Salute, salute, salute. I'm sorry I'm late. I am sorry. Sorry, man. Shout out to Carlos, man. Shout out to Bonnie. My bad, man. I was at Knowledge is Key 252 over there with that brother on his channel with Grizzly Moolah and Don P, sharing some love, man, spreading some knowledge, showing that support, brothers. So yeah, Carlos, man. The his and hers, I don't know, brother. The leave it at this, man. The last two his and hers we did, they're not even on my channel. I think somebody reported them or something. I don't know. It's some crazy shit. Cause we did 3 videos, and 2 of them they're not even showing up in my YouTube videos. They're not in my YouTube page. They're not in my YouTube studio. Salute, Tanya. So I don't know, Carlos. To the answer to this question, I don't know, brother. Because like I said, I did 3 videos. Me and my wife, we did 3 videos, and 2 of them are just missing. They're MIA. They're not in my YouTube. They're not in my YouTube studios. They're not nowhere. I don't know what happened to the other 2 lives. I don't know what happened. So I mean, so what's going on, Carlos? Man, how's everything, man? I want to say thank you. And first off, I need to say thank you, man. I need to say thank you to Tazo. I need to say thank you to J. Quill. I need to say thank you to Don P. And thank you to everybody who was in my chat earlier supporting, man. Thank all of y'all, man. I need a special thank you and salute and shout out to my nigga Cali 26, brother. If you ever get in here, Cali 26, man, drop that. I'm gonna drop that link for you ASAP. I appreciate you, brother. You hit that cash app. That's one supporter, man. Hey, salute Goof, man. You want to step up here and need something to say, Goof Troop, man? That was my bad, yo. I wanted to put you on yesterday, man, when I was talking about that Brim 5 shit, yo. But my brain was working. Okay, I'm off work tomorrow. That's what's up, man. We see you. Salute, salute, like always to you as well. Boop, put you up there. You know what I mean? Positive vibes, man. I fuck with y'all. Y'all niggas fuck with me when I'm down. I fuck with y'all when I'm up. Always, man. Y'all niggas, I fuck with y'all. But like I said, Goof, man, if you got anything to say, let me know, man. I dropped that link for you, man. But yeah, man, few topics. So first, I want to say shout out to my brother Grizz Moolah. That's my nigga, man. Grizzly Moolah, that's my guy. Fucks with him hard body. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Cavalli Kid. I fucks with him hard body, man. Shout out to the nigga Don P. Definitely big salute. Big shout out to the motherfucking nigga Lazo. Big shout out to that nigga. We gonna get this motherfucker on camera. Believe you me. This motherfucker keep talking to me about shit. We gonna get that nigga on camera. He gonna get his own channel and he gonna talk about it. Cause I'm telling you, y'all nigga, he can help a lot of people out. This motherfucker, a lot more people than he thinks or whatever. But he can help a whole lot. For real, for real. Oh, I read that all fucked up. I thought Goof Troop rule. Okay, I'm off for work. Wow. But salute to everybody up in there. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. So we gonna talk about a couple things, man. Some real shit. All right. So earlier today, my nigga Grizz Moolah was talking about Donald Trump and everything that's going on, right? So now check it. The political game, man. That's one hell of a game. That's rigged. That whole shit is rigged, man. That shit is rigged. Like even now, check it out. They got all these people in America on unemployment, right? But they're gonna hold the decision until like closer to the fucking election. So now the people in the world, shout out to you, Emmanuel. So now the people in the world, you hear me? The people in America that are on unemployment have to suffer now because these people that are unaffected by the situation, because these people ain't affected by them. Yeah, I was saying it in the beginning, man. This is I'm gonna stop the content real quick and address my boy Carlos, man, because he's a supporter, man. I fuck with Carlos, man. Shout out to Carlos, man. Hey, hold up, Carlos. Cali 26, man. I'm gonna drop that link for you, man. Hold up, Carlos. I'm about to address you right now. Cali 26, man. I need you to click that link for me, my guy. I definitely need you to click that motherfucking link for me. True talk. Click that link right there, Cali 26. Click that link, please. But now, Carlos. So we've done three of them, right? Salute, salute, salute. So Carlos, we've done three of them, right? And two of them are just straight missing off my page. They're not in my YouTube studio. They're not in my YouTube channel. They're not in my videos. They're not in my history. They're nowhere. I can't find them. Like the one that the whole shit, like the one with you and Tito, that whole shit is MIA, bro. I don't know where them two videos are. Somebody told me that niggas might have reported them. That's why they going through. Look, Cali, they're already saluting you, brother. Look at this. You get hella love over here, my guy. That's all I want. I want everybody to get love. Hey, salute to Wax Dog, man. We did that interview the other days, man. Go check that shit out, man. That brother got a lot of knowledge on a lot of things. I want to get that brother back up here. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I don't know. I didn't even know that that type of shit could happen, bro. Because, like I said, we ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like you seen the video. Like you can go back right now to somebody else's page and you can see the video right now that they made a week or so ago, however many those. You can go on somebody else's page and go see this video, however many days ago they made it, where they're talking about raping my wife and kids. And that shit is still up. Everything that was said that day on my panel was nowhere near like that. So I don't understand how that shit can even be taken down. You know what I'm saying? And since she's getting her page going now, I don't. Since she's getting her channel going now, I don't want that fuck shit to go happen to her shit in the beginning. I mean, that's the last thing. Look, Carlos, I'm saluting you. Fire 100s. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's not right. You know what I mean? So trust me, Carlos. Trust me, Carlos. Where we at? Right here. Trust me, we did three of them, my nigga. We did three of them. And I don't know where the other two went. I have no idea where they're going to. I didn't even know that that shit could happen. Especially since you got videos of people SMDing left and right. You know what I mean? Talking about killing people left and right. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? In that video, we didn't say nothing outlandish. We didn't jump out the window on no crazy shit. I mean, you guys are the subscribers, you guys are the watchers, you guys are the viewers, you guys see the way this channel is ran. We don't swear like that over here. I mean, granted, we swear because we're adults. I'm gonna give y'all one example. When I say I don't want swearing, this is what I mean. One example. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfucking bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker. I don't want that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like if you're an adult, of course you're gonna swear every now and again. You know what I mean? I just don't want. Look, I just did that one example and I lost like 3 viewers. Just on example, 3 viewers left. That's the point. But like what? What they like the swearing left and right? What do they like? Give me a little bit more insight, please. But it's like, let me get back to the topic at hand. Sorry about that. Because you know we ain't got no wrenches over here. So when my supporters is over here, when my subscribers is here, if anybody's watching and you commenting, you know, as long as you ain't on no negative time, I'm gonna address you and I'm gonna put you on the screen because we on some positive and try to help people over here. We ain't. You notice that on a lot of the videos, a lot of the lives, they don't be trolls. You know what I'm saying? They don't be trolls. Shout out to the brother Cali 26, man. How you doing, brother?
What's up with it, big dog?
Talk to me, my guy. How you been?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling, man. Just working.
You
Salute to
was
the
working
chat.
and getting at that, bro.
Yeah, man.
I dig
You
it. I
know it.
dig it. So talk to me, my guy, man. What you think about what's going on, man? With the politics and all that shit.
Man, Grizz had a good live today. I wanted to get on the panel, but my background was just way too noisy, bro. But it's crazy, man. Did you watch the debate?
So I was on it. I
No.
was Grizz. No, no, you talking about the so now check it. I don't fuck with politics, bro. I don't.
Oh, you
That
don't?
shit's this I try to tell. I know enough about it. This is why I don't fuck with it. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna tell everybody this shit, and I'm gonna stick to it. It's left wing, right wing, right? That means it's one bird, right? So now
Right.
in a hood term, this is the best way to put it in a hood term. These niggas is down with the same gang. They just rapping two different sets, but it's the same gang. So what I mean is the election process, there's no power in that. The power is in the selection. They're picking who we can choose. They're giving us the option between bad and worse. Why isn't the option between good and better? You know what I mean? These are the
Man.
people. This is who they're picking. It don't matter what
Yeah.
party it is. This is who they're giving us the option between fucked up and more fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's the same gang, two different sets. And so, and I totally agree with everyone that tells you don't listen to the motherfucker that tells you not to vote. I totally agree with that. And go
Right.
vote. You know what I mean? Go vote. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. Go vote. I just think that the way the system is made, the system is made against us. It's because again, everything, the judicial system, everything, the fucking the politics, the economic system, all these systems are against us. You know what I mean? They're not made for us to profit from. You know what I mean? They're just not. I'm not even trying to be racist. It's just honest. They're not made for us. Because why is it that so how much do you know about politics, brother?
Hey man, I just started really paying attention the last couple years, and
Okay, so I got a question.
yeah.
What party
Go
came
ahead.
first?
What
What party?
party came first?
Yeah,
I
one
mean,
of
I
them came
learned
first.
Democrats.
All right, so in this instant, it doesn't matter which one, right? Because whichever
Mm.
party came first, the second party was created by the same people who created the first party. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same gang, they're just different sets. And you know what they call it when niggas is beefing. It's called set tripping. And
Yeah.
in this instance, the set tripping is what runs the country because Donald Trump showed you when he wrote that shit that it still had to go to Congress. So it shows you that the president has zero power. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
still gotta
man.
pass through another group of people.
Yeah, man. It's like that. It's like that with everything, though. Believe it or not, even with the court system, man. Don't never get it twisted, man. Like your lawyer still go out to drink with the prosecuting attorney. That's where they make their deals at. You know what I'm saying? It's just a dangerous
Yeah.
game, man.
That's what I was talking about, the jujitsu system. Now, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give people a little insight on that aspect because I know a lot about that shit. So now I'm gonna give you a prime example. Let's say I'm a lawyer. Cali 26 is a prosecutor, right? And how we would do is we would get together over lunch or whatever. We would bring our piles of cases, all our files, and we would basically wager over these people's freedoms. Like, I'm gonna put these amount of people free, and which ones do you want to go to jail because these are the niggas. You know what I mean? So if it's 30 cases, the prosecutor's like, I'm gonna lock up out of these 30, I'm gonna lock up 20 of them. You better pick up the 5 best niggas, and that's who I'm gonna let free. Because if you pick 5 niggas that still deserve to go to jail, them other fucking niggas going to jail plus them 5, nigga. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
literally how that should go.
Yeah. Whoever got the most money, you know what I'm saying, gonna get the better deal.
You can stay on camera, brother. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was smoking. I don't
You know
want
what
to
I mean?
do. I
No,
don't
no,
want
no. You good. It's an adult show. Don't get me wrong. Well, all I said was, I'm guessing you didn't hear me, so I'm gonna say it again. This is all I ask. When I say no swearing, this is what I mean, my nigga. This motherfucking bitch ass nigga, fucking bitch, suck my dick, bitch, bitch, like every other
to.
word is. That's what I don't want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if niggas is talking and you drop a fucking F bomb, whatever. I mean, that doesn't bother me. I just don't want, if you saying 10 words, I don't want 8 of them to be swears. That's what I don't
Right.
want.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, and brother, shout out to you hitting that cash app for real, for real. You don't be fucking
Oh
around.
man, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Support,
gonna
you
do
don't
that.
be fucking around.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Because I mean, like if I'm rocking with you, you know, I'm gonna support the channel, man. It's only right, man.
That's
It's
one thing
only right.
so now check it. I haven't figured out how to make it so my phone tells me, so my shit tells me automatically. Like right now, if I'm on live, if somebody hit the cash app, I'm not gonna know until I get off my live. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
why it's always like the next day or the next video. But if I can figure it out how to fucking, I got my notifications going, I got everything going. But like right now, if somebody hit my cash app, it don't tell me. So I can't even
Right.
shout you out. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's
brother,
all good.
so now tell me, you watched the debate, correct?
I caught a little bit of it, man. My
So
girl was
what's your
watching.
synopsis?
Man, Trump is a clown, man. Trump is a clown. Biden is just old. I'm just nervous with the whole situation, man. I was
What do you know
praying
about
that he.
Biden? What do you know about
I mean,
Biden? Because
I
everybody
just
likes him.
know. I mean, they just don't like Trump. I don't think they really like Biden. Biden was with Obama. You know what I'm saying? That's
Do you know?
pretty much.
I'm gonna give you actual fact. You know, Biden was one of the first people back in the day in Congress that voted for the segregation. You know what segregation is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was part of that movement. That segregation from black from whites in school, he was part of that. That's how far back his racism goes. You get what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
niggas is like, but that's back then. I'm like, no, nigga, that was back when he was strong enough to fight you and he was racist. Now that he's too old to fight you, now he wants you to think he's not racist. That nigga has always been racist, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Like just like with Trump, man. People say Trump is racist. I think you know what I'm saying. I think he just go
You don't know
with
where that comes
whatever
from?
go. What?
Trump? You don't know where that comes from? You don't? So then
No, no, no,
let me
no. I
put
know
you
the
on.
things that. Go ahead.
So now there's shit on YouTube with pictures of him as a little ass kid and his parents holding rank in the KKK. His parents held rank, mother and father, in the KKK when Trump was a child. There's pictures, nigga. Word up, when Trump was like a kid. I mean, literally a kid, like 11, 12, and his parents were in the shit, and they're like they're holding the masks or something, and you see you know how when you're in the army, you get the fucking shit to show your ranks?
Yeah,
Some shit like that, nigga.
yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
I don't hold the child for the parents' sins because you know, like back in the day, my grandparents and stuff like that. I remember coming up, man. They used to say little stuff about white people. And you know, I got an uncle that got a mixed child, and I remember my grandmama saying stuff like, "You're not gonna bring that half breed in the house," and you know, just mean stuff. No, it was from a different
Correct.
time. It was
Yeah,
from a
but what
different
she
time.
meant, she was more or less referring to because at that time, remember, it's
Yeah,
not like now. It's not like now where
yeah,
we have a whole lot more friendly white people that are more sympathetic and
yeah.
they're more empathetic. Back then, it wasn't like that. Every single white person hated everyone of color. Today, it's not like that. So when
I
she
don't think
was
it was
saying
like
that,
that back then, though, fam.
now trust me, remember you had slaves every family. So now check it. This is how I think it happened. If you want to be from, this is just an opinion. This is not a fact. It's a personal
Hmm.
opinion. All right. So now I think every rich white family that has them riches from back in the day,
Yeah,
they all own slaves. So
yeah.
every white family that you see in the hood, I think those were the white families that didn't own slaves, that weren't about that racist shit. That's why they're fucking still broke and they're with us. And they look at them like you wanted to be with them, so now you're with them. So that's when it became, you know how at a certain time it's color, then it becomes financial. I think that's why it became financial to shit on the white people that didn't want to shit on us.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy back then, man. It's a lot of different
But
reasons, man.
I was trying to say this in the beginning on Grizz's panel today because the shit was, my shit was acting the fuck up. It just wouldn't let me talk about this shit. I'm not with or for Trump or Biden, but I like to talk about facts. Fuck opinion. I want to talk about facts.
Right.
You know what's the very first thing Trump did when he got to office? When he won the election, it's the very first thing he did.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to get that wall built.
No, no, no. I'm talking about the first thing he did. Fuck what he attempted. I'm talking about
Oh yeah,
completion.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What he took away the Obamacare, started attacking that.
No. So the very first thing he did this is before Donald Trump's inauguration. That means before he got into the office officially,
Okay.
before this is his first like 13 days. I mean, so what a lot of people don't know is that the American car company, I want to say is GMC or no Chevy. I think it was Chevy. Chevy. These niggas was trying to pick up and leave America, literally. They were trying to go to Mexico, build the cars in Mexico for $3,000 and still come back to America and sell them for 20. And in the process, they were going to lay off from 50 to 100,000 Americans at one time. So Trump went up to them niggas and told them like this, like, yo, listen, you can leave and go to Mexico all you want. You can do that. You know what I mean? All right, cool. But check it. You're gonna get your cars built for 3,000. None of them bitches are selling for over $7,000 in America. You're not gonna kill the American fucking financial companies and the finances of Americans because now you came down here. You got these fucking people that are not Americans building your cars and you're trying to sell them out of America for the top price, getting them built for 3,000. No, he said your cars are gonna sell for 7, and I'm gonna tax the shit out of you. And then Chevy came back out and said, no, they're not moving nowhere. That's when you heard the announcement that Chevy just saved over 50,000 workers. That's because Trump fucking threatened the fuck out them niggas. He wasn't even in office yet, my nigga. And he saved, I think it was, I know bullshit. I'm sorry, the number's wrong. I think it was 500,000. I think it was like a 500,000 people that they were going to lay off at one plant, at one time, I mean. And he saved almost like over a 500,000 jobs, bro, before he even got in the White House. First 13 days, bro. And I'm not with or for any of these motherfuckers.
I
Cause
mean,
I
that if that's true, that's good. But look, check it out. You got to check it out, man. Look, if I'm a powerful person, powerful rich person, and 5/5 you powerful and rich, me and you could do deals. You know, so like if you losing money, I could be like, yo, I need you to do this. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you these tax breaks, and I want you to keep the people here. I mean, keep your company here. Yeah,
that's what
that's
they do
cool.
already. That's what they
Yeah,
do
but that's
already.
cool. But that's cool. But why do people still gotta work two and three jobs just to live in this country? And we got billionaires. I think even got trillionaires now. Why? How can somebody accumulate that much wealth and we still got poor people in this country?
So niggas talk about that a lot. So now check it out. Do you understand? All right, this is the best way I could. All right, best way to put this. You understand the relation of taxes and royalty, correct?
Somewhat.
All right. Do you know where taxes came from? You know where that originated from?
Nah, enlighten me.
All right. So taxes came from not America. That came from royal families. So in other words,
Okay.
if I'm the king and you, Cali 26, are living in my land, on my land, you have to pay taxes to me to live on my land. You ever seen the Robin Hood movies and the king is always coming around
Yeah,
collecting
yeah,
taxes?
yeah.
Taxes, that was their word for rent. You rent in his land, you living on his land, you pay taxes to the king for living on his land. You get
Okay,
what
can
I
I
mean?
ask you something? Can we stay right here for a minute?
Yeah.
I just want to ask you this. Why who land is this?
That's where we get into next. That was
Oh,
literally my
okay,
next
okay.
sentence. That was literally
Go
my
ahead.
next sentence. So now you're paying your taxes to the king because you're on his land. Now, America, allegedly home of the free, right? When you buy a
Right.
piece of property, ain't you a realtor? Let me.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, so no,
yeah.
yeah, let me give it a little aspect on your background so people don't think we just two motherfuckers up here talking bullshit. Can you put up your credentials on the realty, please, on your real estate? Like how
No,
long
I'm
you been
just
doing it?
yeah, I've been doing it for like 4 years. I'm a real estate investor. I buy well, majority of my houses are in the neighborhoods that people are scared to go to. I felt like at first I was just like everybody else. I wanted to buy where the money was, but then people was telling me, yo, if you want to change the neighborhood, you can buy these homes and fix these homes up and put good people in these homes, which would change the neighborhood and it will raise the neighbor's property value up. So, in so many words, man, I'm a real estate investor. I buy homes, rehab them, and rent them out.
So that's just another shot over there at that other channel that like to call you SMD and you don't know shit. You know what I mean? Just that's another shot right there. You know what I mean? So now you as a real estate investor, check it out. Peep the fly shit as my niggas is starting to coin. So peep the fly shit. You pay taxes to a king because you're living on his land. In America, the alleged land of the free. I call it United Snakes of America, not the United States, the United Snakes of America, right? So now check it. If you purchase land, you still got to pay property tax. You get what I mean? For the rest of your life. If you don't
Right,
pay property taxes, they take it from you. So in essence,
right,
you never own it.
right,
And then now for some reason, as of late, our last few presidents, now they're walking on red carpet. I mean, I thought red carpet was only supposed to be for like royalty, for like the kings and shit. Now our president is walking on the red carpet. So now when people be like, yo, Fist, man, yo, you kind of out there, I'm like, yo, really? The land you buy, you don't own. You know what I mean? In the Constitution, we're not viewed right. In the welfare land, let's talk about welfare real quick. These are actual statistics, yo. There's more white people than any race on welfare, and they're on it as a unit, as a family. You know what I mean? You can go on as a family. In a minority household, under the 3/5 law, your household has to be broken. There has to be only one parent in that household. So if it's Cali 26 and two boys and nobody else, he'll get state assistance because it's one parent. The household has to be broken. This is the
right.
reason why the black. Do you know where WIC came from?
No.
Do you know that Black Panthers created WIC? And when the government neutralized them and made them like a terrorist organization, they took WIC and then put it in the state. And now mothers get WIC for eggs. But back then, WIC was more than just that. Because so now let me give you a little history on the Black Panthers real quick. So the Panthers wanted to govern themselves, and this is what they're leaving out. They wanted to educate themselves. They wanted to feed themselves. They wanted to depend on themselves. They wanted their own currency. They wanted independence. You know what I mean? So they would walk around the neighborhoods with guns. Nobody's getting robbed, no cars are getting broken into, none of that shit is happening. Then in the morning, they would knock on your door and pick up your kid, and all the kids, they would bring your kid to school while you went to work. So now, if you as the wife got a job and you as the husband don't, they have a whole separate spot for you to go where you could be with them or they help you get a job. Right. So now, if you was a mother and you didn't have a job, there was this is where the word pantries and shit came from. They had spots where they would give you groceries, my nigga, for the week for nothing. And if you didn't have a car, they would bring it to you. They would educate all the children. This is what the Black Panthers did. You know what I mean? They was educating niggas. And their pantry, they called that shit WIC. Like they would give niggas certain things. You know what I mean? That's where WIC came from. The Black Panthers created that shit. So now the same people that are calling the Black Panthers terrorists are the same people that's running your country today. They're the same people that enslaved us. They're the same people that wrote the Constitution. It's all the same motherfuckers. It's all the same people that are the presidents, that are in government and Congress. It's all the same people. Because there's proof out there that up until Donald Trump, because I seen this shit before Donald Trump was president, that all the presidents were related. From Obama all the way back. They were all, it's like 13 families, bro. The one percenters. It's like 13 families, and all their kids fuck with their kids, bro. That's who run the fucking world, basically. That's your, because remember, JFK, this is what I was saying. He was like, Donald Trump did the most. I think JFK did the most because I did a lot of research. That's why he got killed. JFK went against the secret societies and the fucking niggas that's running the world today. That's who he was trying to stop. If you notice his last speech, if you hear the whole thing, the bottom of it is where he's talking about the secret societies and we can't let them run America. They're trying to take over the world. That was the same speech. It was all one speech. They're only giving
And
out
what
part
speech
of
is
it.
this?
It's his last one. You know his last speech where everybody talks about when he talks. It's JFK's most it's his most publicized speech because it's his last one. But they only talk about part of it. They don't talk about the whole thing because the bottom half is where he's talking about the secret societies, is who's trying to run America. In other words, it's them. Because did you know that JFK's father was a mobster? He was a bootlegger. Because remember, alcohol
Yeah, I
it
know.
wasn't, yeah, that's what got him in the office. That's what I'm talking about. It was them type of people that ran America. And then it's like if you're a drug dealer and then you go legit. That's what they did, but they made it illegal for you to do it and I to do it. But that's what they did.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All this, oh man, listen, you can't accumulate that much wealth and have clean hands, man.
So
I've
now back
always
to
saying,
so to your question, why we can't, why we always broke. I got a. It's another question attached to it, but basically we're in debt and China bought up our debt, right? But allegedly we're like in however trillion, zillion, kabillion dollars we're in debt, right? Who the fuck we owe that money to? Whoever that one
China.
nigga, no, whoever that one nigga is, go shoot that motherfucker so we don't owe nobody no money. The fuck is
We
wrong with
owe it to
you?
China.
Yeah,
We
niggas talk
owe
about
it to China.
they just buying up debt. So you know what they do with the credit collectors? They buy up niggas debt. You know what I'm talking about? Credit
Yeah,
collectors. So
yeah.
that's what China did. They bought America's debt. So China technically owns a lot of America. You know what I'm
They
saying?
own a lot of property over here too, and a
And
lot of
they own
land.
and in Africa, they buying up a shitload of land in Africa. A
Yeah,
lot of people don't.
yeah,
So now when you saying why the fuck we don't make any money, that's why everything in here says made in China, and we gotta all of a sudden now. If you do a quick history check, this goes to older people, older than us. You find somebody who's been living in the same location for about 20 years, same location, right? Sorry, I'm outside and my nose is running. So, like, let's say you find somebody who been living in the same location in the hood. It's got to be in the hood. So that means they don't own it, right? They've been paying rent. You'll notice that that person's rent 20 years ago was probably like $480. And today that person's rent is like over 1,000 for the same fucking location. They haven't
yeah,
moved, no interruption. Because our power of the dollar of in America is going down. Our power of a dollar is dropping. Remember back in the day, you used to go to the store with $1 and get mad shit?
yeah. At least come out there with 4 items.
Yeah, not today. I remember going to the store and as a kid, they used to have candies that was three for a penny. I remember three candies for 1 penny. You know what I mean? That's back in the day when the fucking payphones were 10 cents. You know what I mean? I was a little nigga. So I be telling niggas, I've been selling drugs in the streets since I was like 7, 8 years old. I remember doing all this
Mm,
shit at 8, 9 year old, like in the streets, heavy, my nigga, for older family members. You know what I mean? And it's like
that's,
the way I look at it, it's with the politics, the Constitution, even the education system. Look at it. If you in the ghetto, go look at the way the classes are. It's like 30 fucking students to one teacher. Go to the rich neighborhoods. The whole system is different. They're even getting the education that's being taught is a better quality. And this is facts, bro.
yeah, man.
So when we gotta pay for that shit, right? But if you born into the right family, you don't gotta pay for shit. All you do is born because you already live in that area. So now we got this whole Donald Trump shit and Bill and fucking Biden. We got Biden that's been a racist since forever, and Donald Trump that is a racist. Like, why do we got that
I
option?
don't think so, man. I don't think Biden is racist. I don't even think Trump is racist.
They both racist, bro. But again, if you own a business, you could be a racist black person, right? And you can hate white people. You can hate them to fucking discern till the sun turns green, right? But
Right,
you love money more than you hate that person. You get it? That's what it comes
right.
down to. They love money more than they hate us. That's it. Because trust me, if they had that option, they would separate from us with no fucking. Because what Martin Luther King said it the best. You know what I mean? And if y'all can't sit through Martin Luther King's speech, go back on the Machiavelli album on Tupac shit. He has a song. I believe it's Blasphemy, I think. There's Martin Luther King is speaking at the end of that song. And he says it that America is built by the black man for the white man. He tells you
Yeah,
America's not for the black man. Like we're still up here fighting for the same shit that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X fought for the injustice kills of the black man. That's what we fighting for. The shit still
yeah,
happen.
yeah,
That
yeah,
means nothing changed. The system never changed. The presidents, it's all the same shit, bro. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
don't
yeah. That's just like what James Baldwin said, man. You know, when people be like, it's gonna take time for change, it's gonna take time. And James Baldwin say, shit, y'all had my grandmother's time, shit, my mother's time, and y'all gonna have my time and my kids' time. How much time y'all need to get it together? That's why I say, man, we still begging for this and that, man. Something gotta happen. It's hard to
I
say, and it's sad to say. We get some gonna have to happen, man. I don't know if it's got to be war in the streets. I don't know, but at this point, it just feel like we begging, man.
let me
We
put a thought.
begging.
Can I put a thought in your brain?
Go ahead, go ahead.
So now picture this, because we coming at the game like we're the players of Monopoly. We got to think about Monopoly like we created it. What I mean to say is this: I don't know nothing about the black man prior to fucking slavery. You get what I mean? Like everything, like, all right, when I see another Puerto Rican, we can talk in Spanish. I'm gonna give you my opinion. This is an opinion. When I see a Puerto Rican, I can talk in Spanish. I think when black people used to see each other, I think that niggas had their own language. Niggas had their own, I think they deleted all of that. Like, you know how you could delete your history on your phone? Clear your cache and cookies. I think that's what they did. Because think about it. If America's built by the black man for the white man, the last thing the white man is ever going to want the black man to do is unite. Because
Yeah.
once we unite, then we know that they are not needed, and we are what runs the car. They're in the car, sitting in the seats. We are the motor, the pistons, the transmission, the wheels. We're the one that make the shit run. We're the worker bees. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So
but
now
that's
it
what
went.
that.
What I mean by
But that's
worker bees, I mean like
go
niggas
ahead.
working in a factory. What I mean by worker bees is paying taxes on your paycheck. That's what keeps the system rolling. That's what I mean by,
Right,
and I don't mean by race. I just mean by class. You know what I
right.
mean? If
So
you're
you
poor, God,
nah. So you think I heard a couple people say, when you talking about building the wall, you think these white people, man, they terrified of Mexicans or brown people and all that. They don't want to be the minority. You know what I'm saying? Because they too scared. If they become the minority, we gonna do to them what they did to us.
only an
It's
inferior person thinks like that. Remember that. Only an
man,
inferior person.
yeah, that's how they think. But
Yeah,
we
you are
not, but
correct.
we, but we not even on that type of time. We just want the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah, you
that
know
they
why?
get.
Because that's a person that's inferior. That's the motherfucker that says, yo, if I get on top, I'm killing everybody, right? Because he's inferior. He's scared. If you put
Yeah,
everything level playing field, he knows he's gonna lose. So in his
right.
brain, he's like, nah, if I'm on top, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to stay here because the minute everything goes level, I'm never gonna be on top again. You know what I mean? That's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
And then with their paranoid ass, they think that we're gonna enslave them. Like, nigga, we just want to be equal. Like, so when people say, like, my whole name of my channel is because of the 13th Amendment. In the 13th Amendment, we are written in as 3/5 of a man. Some people like to say, well, the 14th straightened out the 13th. And I say that's stupid ass thinking. Because now, if you open the Constitution and you're making a 14th Amendment that fixes the 13th, what if fixing the 13th is just abolishing it, making it not exist, and then writing another 13th? But no, you left the 13th and wrote in the 14th. That means the 13th is for a reason. We're not whole. This is why if you get a white person that'll catch the same charge as you, and y'all can have the same exact identical history, and when you go to court, that motherfucker's gonna be more harsh on you than on him. It's a fact. How many white people you ever seen go to jail for child support? They let the niggas out. Not us. They lock us up. They suspend our license. There was some bit. Didn't you make a video of some bitch that got the picture what jail she went to?
yeah, man. The lady from
Talk about that.
Full House.
Talk about
I
that,
mean,
please.
yeah, the lady from Full House. She paid a university so her kids can get in there. Well, the board of education found out about it, and they pressed charges on her. So it went through the legal process, whatever they want to call it, and she pleaded guilty, and they sentenced her to 2 months. She get to pick what prison she do her time in. Yeah, the white
Ain't
lady
that
from Full
crazy?
House.
Ain't that
Yeah,
crazy?
man,
When have you ever heard of a hood nigga picking what prison he get to go to? Ever. I don't care how much money that nigga had. Ever.
man, it don't happen.
Never. That's that special treatment. This is why when you get to a stop sign or four-way stop sign and there's that entitled person over there, they feel like they can always go first. It doesn't matter if they came last, they feel like they just gonna hit the gas and not even look at you. Just go. You know what I mean? This is why it's that, and this
Right.
isn't. We're not racist because I got white in my family. I got a hell of a lot of white friends. You know what I mean? If you want to be honest, I'm gonna be 100 with you, my nigga. I didn't know what entitlement was. I never heard the word. I didn't know what it was. I just thought white people were crazy, right? No, I had 5 white people tell me what entitlement was. Niggas, we got in a car. Niggas took me around places and they said, look, this is entitlement. This is white entitlement. White people showed me this shit. Now, no black person, now no Puerto Rican, white people. They were like, look, this is how you can tell when they have some type of racist or prejudice in them because they have straight entitlement over you. In other words, they feel like they like you're beneath them. You get what I mean? If you're equal, then that means you're not racist. Everybody's your brother. But if you feel like somebody's beneath you, because remember, he says that the prejudice and the racism always changes. They showed you that. Now it's class. Now it's about money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the system is meant to keep us. Because think about it. If you're in the ghettos, you see package stores, all this shit every other corner. You go to the rich neighborhoods, you don't see that shit. Not like that.
Nah, I
Damn.
think somebody said out there in the white community they got like spirits or something,
Yeah,
wine
they
and
have
spirits.
spirits. Yeah, but they call it
Yeah,
something different. They call it something different. But what I mean is the amount of them in the hoods. They're like on
yeah.
every
Oh yeah.
corner. You know what
No,
I
no,
mean?
no, no, not at all. Not at
And
all.
what state you checking in from, brother? So people understand.
St. Louis, Missouri, man.
You know what I mean? This is somewhere. I'm in Connecticut, and all of y'all are in between somewhere. You know what I mean? This is all spread out, brothers. Like,
Yeah, man. That's the beautiful thing about this, man, and that's what I like about it, man. I get to talk to brothers from all different
mhm.
places in the world, man.
For real, for real. And
Yeah,
we love America. You know what I mean? We just know that it
yeah,
could be better. We just know that it could be better. But that's what I keep trying to tell people. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican. I don't care what race you are, right? If you're the one that's complaining about the system, that means that the system is built. How do you say? You're built for to be in the system. I mean,
yeah,
so when we're all like, yo, the system got to be fixed, right? But the people who made the system, they're living off of it. They're loving it. They're like, the system is working perfect. You know what I mean?
right,
Because
right,
they're making off the. So when we're like, yo, it got to be fixed, they're like, for what, nigga? We're not doing shit. Like, think about it. These Congress people, think about what they did in August. These niggas was on vacation for 30 days, my nigga. They came back to work for like a week or two and went back on vacation for 30 days. What kind of fucking job you're on vacation more than you work? We're in the
man.
wrong,
I'm telling you,
yeah, we're in the wrong fucking career path. If you're listening to this, we all went on the wrong career path. I don't care what race you are. Race doesn't matter. This is actual fact because I tell this to everybody. This is I'm trying to coin this the right way. Black lives have to matter, so all lives can matter. Get what I mean?
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, one can't matter over the other. They all have to matter first, so they can all matter. You get what I
yeah.
mean?
But I
Everybody
want
and
to.
yeah,
No, no. I just want to put this out there too while we talking about this. I understand that, and it's harder for black and brown people. But I don't want people to feel like that's an excuse not to get out here, you know what I'm saying, and make things happen because you still can make things happen out here in this climate. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, once we all come together, because it's going to take for all of us to come together to really get change out here. Because, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying, today, because
Races, yeah, all
yeah,
races. Yep.
yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to put that out there, man, because I don't want to leave it out there like, the system is against us, so we don't have a chance. No, we definitely got a chance.
Oh, I never said we don't have a chance. That's the
Yeah,
one thing
yeah,
I never said. I don't believe in that. All I'm saying is that the powers that be, we all have to fight them. And what I mean by
yeah,
we all, this is what I talk about, the division inside of division inside of division. What I mean is they'll make They'll make the black man hate the white man, make the Puerto Rican man hate the black man, make the Dominican
mm,
man hate the Puerto Rican man, make the Colombian man hate the Dominican man, make the Mexican man hate all men, right? And then inside of those races, what do you have? The light skin hitting the dark skin hitting the light skin, division inside of division inside of division. I mean, we have so much fighting. So, in other words, how am I going to get all the black people together if the light skins don't even get along with the dark skins? Same shit with the Puerto Ricans. And then once we fix all that, now we got to make the races get along. Then we got to attack it again with the next race, then the next race, then the next race. It's like they have this leg up on us, and we're so in tuned into making music about everything is shoot 'em up. Every girl's a bitch. Everything
yeah,
is, you know what I mean? We got all this so much negative. Even the rap game, think about it. We're going to compare genres real quick. You got to be young and popping to be making music. These country singers, these niggas be touring in their 50s and 60s, making hella bread, making new music, still popping. Like, why is all of our shit only good for the young and that's it? Once you're young and washed
Yeah,
up, you
yeah,
done. You done. That means you cannot create wealth. We stuck on being rich. Fuck being rich. Cause you could be like MC Hammer, nigga. You could spend 100 million and whatever. Fuck being rich. We gotta be wealthy.
yeah, man. That's the crabs in the bucket mentality. And I always wondered that, man. Like, okay, like we would go back to like old acts like MC8 and Spice One and guys like that. What happened to the guys that were in their age bracket?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like, what are they listening to right now? Are they listening
yeah.
to the NBA young boys and
You know I
you
do
know
fuck with though? On some other shit though. I fuck with Flavio Foreign. I fuck with Flavio. I fuck with
who?
some of these young, Flavio Foreign. His name is Flavi. He like a crip nigga, I guess. And I got put onto that nigga because I fucked with Pop Smoke before he got killed. I used to fuck with his
Oh, okay,
music. You know
okay.
what I mean?
I mean,
And they
yeah.
all
I mean, I like.
but yeah, you right. You right. I totally agree. And it's almost like check
Right.
it out. You see the comment on the screen, right? You see how much population it is? Now check it.
Hmm.
This is my question to go along with what you was talking about, right? We have lottery systems all over the state. When niggas has got all this lottery money, right? Why the fuck we still got homeless people? If there's enough money that you can play a certain amount of numbers and win, why is there a pile of money that people are trying to win? Why is there not homeless people not eating off of this pile of money? Why?
Exactly.
Prime example, 9/11. I was locked up when 9/11 happened. I was coming home on parole the week after. Right? So check peep the flight shit. A lot of people don't know what the day before 9/11 happened, America allegedly lost like 303 trillion dollars, $300 trillion. Like literally, they didn't know what they literally did a news clip. They don't know what happened to it. It's missing. They have no idea where it went. And then the next day, 9/11 happened. Nobody ever heard about that money again, ever. So now, after 9/11, Homeland Security came out. Literally, after 9/11, that's where Homeland Security got created because 9/11. So now I'm gonna jump you all the way back to Saddam Hussein. Remember when they caught him? Do you know what he got caught with? You still there, Cali 26?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Do you remember what Saddam Hussein got caught with?
Nah. Hey, that's
All
the
right,
one that got caught in the cave, ain't it?
yeah, you know what he had though.
Nah.
All right, so the reason of that war was because the politicians were saying that Saddam Hussein and them niggas had WMDs, which is weapons of mass destructions,
Right.
which means they had probably nuclear atomic weapons, which was a lie because them niggas didn't even have running water. You know, all that shit was a lie. I mean, if you don't have running water, but you got a fucking nuclear weapon, come on, bro. Who the fuck you think you talking to? I'm gonna waste my time trying to make a nuclear weapon, but fuck washing my ass. Washing my ass ain't
Yeah.
important. I don't wanna be clean, but I want to be able to blast a missile. If I don't have running water, how the fuck do I have anything to create a bomb? You know what I mean? Running
That
water,
shit was
niggas try.
about that oil, man.
So now check it. This is what he got caught with in the cave. A lot of people either forgot this or just straight don't know. I asked a bunch of people this shit, and a bunch of people don't know it. They forgot. He got caught with printing plates. You know what printing plates are?
Print money.
That's the U.S. government plates that the U.S. government allegedly has access to. He had the plates and he had the dye and the paper. He had it all. That tells you that the U.S. government gave him that. That was the reason why they went over there because I guess they gave him the plates, told him to print some money. So I'm just guessing from a hood nigga perspective. I'm guessing they gave him some print, told that nigga to print some money, but that nigga printed so much money that back then that's when you first started to hear the word counterfeit bills. 'Cause prior to that, you didn't hear about counterfeit money. I mean, counterfeit money wasn't a thing back in the day until Saddam Hussein had them fake plates. Then from then to now there's counterfeit money.
Mm.
But it's like even with your like with the politics, like why are you who do you want to be in the office for the next coming election? Who do you want to win? And in the chat, type who y'all want to win too. My bad.
I mean, I want Trump to get out of there because it's a number of things, man. I just feel like he isolating us with for us the rest of the world. Man, don't get it twisted, man. I understand that the US supposed to be a powerhouse, but if we getting into it with our allies, they gonna eventually come over
What
here.
allies? What allies are we getting into it?
I mean, all them different countries. I don't know them off the top of my head, but just watching, just paying attention to what's
Because
going on.
The United Nations don't beef. That's our allies. The United Nations, NATO. That's our
Yeah,
allies, and we don't beef with nobody. And
yeah,
not
but
that I know of.
we backing out of everything that presidents that came before him
Yeah,
put together.
he's bringing
He
niggas
just
home. He's bringing niggas home.
he bringing them home.
Think about it. Everything that he's backing out of, 9 out of 10, there's an American over there doing it. So if he's
All
backing
right.
out, that means he's probably bringing the Americans back home.
Okay, you bringing them. I mean, that's a good thing to bring them back home, I guess. But you got to remember, man, these countries got history with the United States of America. I understand we trying to bring them back home, and it sounds good, but we can't erase hundreds of years of going over there, killing all them people, taking all their wealth, and you know what I'm saying? So them people holding the grudge against the United States. Like this thing about all the bombings and stuff, man. They not trying to bomb African Americans or Muslims and all I mean Mexicans and stuff like that, man. They trying to bomb these white folks, man, who've been going over there killing their kids, man, just to take their oil and their gold and all their wealth, man.
That's what that's. So you know who Rick Ross is, right? You know who
The
Rick Ross
rapper,
is? No, no, the
the drug
person Rick.
trafficker,
Yeah, you know
yeah.
about him. You know his story.
I done seen some of his stuff.
All right, so his connect was the CIA. That's who his connection was. The whole Contra, the whole war back in the day, that was about drugs. So he has pictures with the father Bush when he was running the CIA in a U.S. hangar with in front of a helicopter with a whole floor with like 100 bricks on the floor, and they're taking pictures smiling. The drug dealer Rick Ross, the middleman, which is the cartel nigga, and the father Bush before he became president. He went to jail. They gave this nigga like 1,000,000 years for selling drugs. He didn't kill nobody. He got like 1,000,000 years for selling drugs. And the niggas connect
Yeah,
was I mean, so when niggas is like, yo, and that's not a conspiracy, that's a fact. That's an actual fact. You know what I mean? That there's pictures out there on YouTube with the father Bush before he became president with Rick Ross. That's the reason why the rapper took the name. The nigga Rick Ross, his nickname was Freeway Ricky. That was his nickname because he was one of the first niggas bringing the bricks up the freeway. That's where the
yeah,
rapper Freeway got his nickname, Freeway. Get what I mean? Type shit. So it's
yeah,
like we got the U.S. government, so this is what he's telling you. The US government is going to other countries, starting wars to take over their land to bring the drugs back to America. They're the ones, this is what I be talking about when I say the United Snakes of America, because they'll go to another country, take that shit over and get you a man like Bin Laden, right? Make Bin Laden your middleman, right? Because that's what he was. He was the middleman. And then niggas was bringing the drugs here. So now remember back in the day, the war on drugs, remember the DARE program? Remember that?
I remember the war on drugs. Yeah,
So now check it out. Your war on drugs, that gives you a certain amount of money from taxes to put towards the war on drugs, right? So now they're making money on the war on drugs. Let's say that's your right hand, and bringing the drugs is in your left hand. So the minute you say, well, why don't they just stop making the drugs? Well, they're gonna cut money off of their one hand. Are you gonna cut one of your hands off if you're making money on both? Like, so now they'll send in like 30 shipments of fucking drugs and they'll knock off like two of them, but it don't matter because it's them. That's like you. You're making the drugs over there, but you're the cops over here, and you're bringing the drugs over here. And you're like, look, we find all this shit, but it's still your shit. It doesn't matter. It still ends up in the street. Every gun that's ever made that has a government stamp on it. I mean, it's getting here
yeah,
because of them. They're allowing it. Because
yeah. But
remember, God,
nah, but that's what I'm talking about. That's why he's saying he bringing them home. Look, we done made our bed. Now we gotta lay in it. So we need those soldiers over there to protect America from terrorists and them invading the country, man. That's just like when people say, "Uh, we got to defund the police." Man, y'all don't really want to see these streets without no police on them,
I never
because
say that.
yeah, I'm just saying. But people complain about the police. I understand the police be tripping and all that. Please believe that. But y'all don't want to really want to see a world where, I mean, a United States without the police being on the streets, because the weak, I mean, the strong gonna eat the weak, man. And it's good people that just want to live their life and they not
Exactly.
into all that stuff, man. So that's
So
what I'm
put
saying. Like, go
yeah,
ahead,
street shit aside. Street shit aside. Let's say there's no police. What's gonna happen when somebody's grandmother needs an ambulance? What's gonna happen when there's a domestic? What's gonna happen when there's a kid being kidnapped? What's fuck all the street? That's why I said fuck the street shit. What's gonna happen when you have a landlord and he's trying to fuck you over saying you didn't pay your rent and you didn't? He's trying to kick you out. What's gonna happen? You get what I mean? Fuck all that street
yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Think of the bigger picture.
Yeah, man. Good people ain't gonna have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be, about murder and all that stuff, man, just to survive, man. So they don't want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I wish people stop asking for that. And Donald Trump, man, I I just feel like, man, he's making this country unsafe, and then he putting the battery in these guys back, all these racists, man.
So, question.
They wasn't out here like that, man. You gotta
So
be
you
honest. They
never,
wasn't out. Go ahead.
you never thought. Well, you were out there like that before Obama.
Huh?
Before Obama, the racist motherfuckers was out there. People just
No, I
forget
ain't
because
saying,
Obama was.
yeah, no, I'm not
But
saying that they
question,
wasn't act.
you
I'm just saying they wasn't out here in public like
that's
they
what I
are
mean.
right
But
now.
that's what I mean. Before Obama, there was. They were. Remember in North Carolina, they used to have the big ass Confederate flag. Donald Trump is in office. That shit ain't there now. I mean, you know what the
Not
Confederate
because of
thing.
Donald Trump.
I didn't say because of him. I said, while he's
Oh,
in
okay.
office now, it's not there. You know what I mean? But now, question. Personally, this is what I feel like. America, we're so busy sending our our troops to other countries, right? But motherfucker, why don't we pay attention to our own backyard? We got so much fucked up shit happening in our own land. Why we got our niggas over there when we should need to, why pay attention to somebody else's yard when our yard is fucked up? You get what I mean? That's
Because they trying to take over them people land too. They trying to enslave them like they didn't did us. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
yeah.
man.
That's like me telling Cali 26, yo, your lawn looks like shit, but my grass is like 10 feet high. Like I don't have space to talk shit. Like I think that these troops need to come to America and fix the American streets. Like all this shit that's going on. Like who the fuck is the government official? Like there was a nigga up on my channel. I forget his damn name. Fuck. Or no, I'm sorry. It wasn't even my. It was somebody's panel, and I was talking to this dude, and I think he was from Chicago or Detroit. It was one of the two. And I asked him, yo, I heard this story because I heard this story about Chicago and Detroit that in the middle of the night that these niggas just find duffel bags full of guns in the parks. That they just find like in the morning you and like somebody will put duffel bags in the park, like 3 or 4 of them, black bags with just straight government issue weapons, and that's how they get in the streets. And niggas was like, hell yeah. I asked that shit to more than one person, and they all told me yeah that shit's happened. One nigga told me that it happened to him, that he saw the bag of guns early in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is doing that? That's the type of shit we need to be checking. You worried about that other country? Why the fuck are these weapons coming out? That because everybody's like, yo, it's black on black crime. Well, why the fuck are we getting the guns? If they're government issued guns, how do we get in them? I mean,
Let's
why
talk
is
about let's talk
talking?
about the gun. Let's talk about the guns for a second. They always talk about the Second Amendment, man. Dude, that's what pisses me off, because they try to talk to us like we ain't got no sense. They talking about the Second Amendment every time we try to ask, you know what I'm saying, to get these guns off the streets because people dying from them. They say they trying to take away our gun. They trying to take away our Second Amendment. Okay, when that Second Amendment was wrote, what kind of guns was out here?
Yeah, that was for like the pack and load. I mean, that was back in
Yeah,
those days when they only had like 6 shooters and shit. But then again, even coincided. Let's extrapolate on the point that they're saying, right? even if you feel that you need to take away the Second Amendment, right? The Second Amendment isn't what's doing the damage. The people that's out here buying the guns legally, they're not the that's not the they ain't the niggas that's putting the bags of guns in certain situations. It's not them. That's the government. So even if we take the Second Amendment away, this shit is still gonna be happening. And then it's gonna be, what's the argument then? You get what I mean? Because even if you're a
Yeah,
gun owner and you are a Second Amendment rights activist, if that is you, I'm 90% sure that you're not going to parks dropping guns full of bags full of guns. You know how much money that shit costs? You know how much one weapon costs, let alone three duffel bag full of them bitches? That's
right.
government shit, nigga. Niggas ain't paying. Niggas ain't. Come on, man. How many people you know that's buying duffel bag full of assault rifles and dropping them off to strangers? Not to your team,
Yeah,
to strangers. That's basically you going out to a neighborhood that you never been to before and just throw out $300,000 in cash and just walk away. Niggas don't do that.
yeah.
I mean, come on,
I
man. That's
do
set up.
feel I do feel like something about to happen though, man. I can't even lie about it. I feel like something about to happen, man. We gotta get us some guns, cause I don't know.
This is what I'm talking about. Read the comment on the screen from Kenyo Sykes. Salute to Kenyo, man. He be on point for real.
Yeah, bro, do.
He be on point, man. Like,
Yeah,
why is we worried about shit in other countries? This is what I'm talking about. Like, we got shit in our own backyard that we need to worry about. You know what I mean? Instead of worry about other countries.
yeah. That's why them people over there bombing, man, cause they want them out.
That shit crazy.
They seen what they did to us, man. You ain't finna come over there and do that. They gonna fight back, you know. And they ain't scared to die behind them. You see, they blowing themselves up
Yeah.
just to
Let
send a
me
message. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
A metaphorical message. This is how it looks like. Imagine you in your house and some complete stranger comes in your house and tells you how to run your household. That's what America's trying to do to other countries. We're trying to go over
Absolutely.
there and tell them how to run their shit. So now let's say we all live in Cali 26's country, right? And Cali 26 is a dictator, right? But Cali 26 take care of our country. We, all of our citizens, we love Cali 26. We'll have no complaints. You know what I mean? He takes care of us. These motherfuckers will still
Right.
come in. These niggas will come in, kill Cali 26 and tell us we need a government and that they need to be our friends and that we need to thank them and we're basically forever in debt. So when China feels like they want to come over here and take over the land that they owe, because you know, when you owe the plug and you don't want to pay that nigga, after a certain amount of time, that nigga gonna come get his shit. You know what I mean? So if China
Hmm.
does own all this land, the day China feels like coming over here to take it, we're gonna have all these people that we're gonna say, well, we made your country to what it is, so you gotta stick up for me. There you go, United Nations. You get what I mean? United
Yeah.
Nations.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here, man. They go over there and try to and they try to spin it like, they don't like the way them people being treated over there. But yeah, but at the same time, you can't come over here because they building walls and all that to keep people out.
I think the walls are to keep us in, but yeah, true shit. Because you look at it like these niggas is over there being nosy, and we don't even got our own shit right, and we telling them how to live. So I ask people all the time, yo, have you ever seen America's perception from another country? And I don't mean go to like Brazil and watch CBS. I mean go to like, you know how you got hood niggas that tell you shit about the government like what we doing? I mean like that. Go talk to niggas that's not no control, because this is what I tell people about Bill Cosby. All right. We're gonna get into some other shit real quick. Bill Cosby fucked up in this aspect. You know how the shit about Bill Cosby came out twice? Remember how it came out two times?
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you why that is. The first time it came out was because Bill Cosby was trying to buy CBS on the low, behind the scenes. Niggas shut him down. They told him we're gonna have all these bitches come out if you do this shit. Then he did it publicly. When he came out and said, "No, I'm trying to buy NBC. These niggas are shutting me down." Before you know it, that nigga was in jail 2 months later. Michael Jackson. Do you know when he died, he was on his last tour, that when he made his last album, he was gonna own everything that said the word Sony? Everything that word to say the word Sony, Michael Jackson was gonna own. And he literally was on his tour. You can see the video on YouTube. He stops his concert and he brings out his contract and he says once he does his last album, it's a 12 album thing. He said that he already got 8 songs made. He said that he has 24 songs that he's gonna pick the last four from, and once he makes the album and puts it out, he owns everything. Only everything Sony, he owns it. That was part of his contract deal. But he died before that can happen. You get what I'm saying here? These
Yeah, man,
niggas,
they like
they don't want nobody. They don't want none of us in power, bro.
no.
This is why I think that any young black man with a voice, whether if it's a rapper, actor, any kind of shit like that, they make you get arrested. Because you know, once you have a felony, 9 out of 10, you can't. You're not a politician. You can't be. I mean, niggas don't fuck with you. You get what I mean? This is why I think that they set the game up to arrest niggas like Martin Luther King, Malcolm. This is why they rig it like that. You know what I mean? Because the minute they find a way to arrest you, now you can't be a politician. This is why I think they put like all that gay shit on people. Because, like, let's say you become a strong actor and you get the voice of the people and you run for president and you're black and you're from the hood. Imagine what you'll say on camera. That's the last thing they want.
Man, I just feel like I just feel like the rest of the world they laughing at us, man.
That's
We
possible.
got we got a Cheeto president that got a ninth grade education.
But he rich.
I'm just saying,
But you got to
yeah, man.
remember, America's a capitalist country. We're about money. We're about capitalism. You know what I mean? It's a business. America's a business. It's not a family. It's a corporation. So like
Yeah,
Black
but he
Lives
not a
Matter.
good businessman though.
Well, shit, the nigga made a lot of money, and I think that prior to COVID, COVID is the only thing that got unemployment
F-
fucked up.
Fifth, fifth. Come
Talk
on
to
now.
me. Talk to me, my brother.
Come
Talk
on
to
now,
me.
man. You
Put
you
me
you
on. Give
you
me
you
some
you
knowledge.
you been hustling all your life, correct? You mean to tell me
Correct.
I can't give you $2 million and you can't flip that?
I'll flip that a shitload of times, quick as fuck, in a bunch of different states.
Thank you. Thank you. Any good hustler, you give him $2 million, he gonna make it do what he do. We ain't gonna act
I
like
don't
Donald
even need 2 million. I
Trump came.
could do a lot less
Right,
with it.
right. So we ain't gonna act like Donald Trump was he came, he built that. They say he ain't even a billionaire. But for the sake of the argument, we gonna give him a billion. He he ain't start from scratch, man. And you gotta understand the timing of which he did this in.
Yeah, of course, he got his parents' money. That's where they're all there. It comes from that
Yeah,
generational wealth.
yeah,
I know that.
yeah.
But the
And
money,
he
but the
lost.
money that they did give him. Yeah, he did lose some, but he got his way the fuck up. He got his weight up. Remember that he had to take all his names off of all his hotels. That nigga still own all that shit. Them shits is everywhere. That nigga got hella
So
bread, bro.
so what if he got hella bread? Why he ain't pay no taxes?
So what? This is another thing. All right. So I met a few. Let me see. How can I word this correctly? In my past, I've come across a few rich white women that we were younger, and I met their parents. And one in particular, he showed me. He goes, "Yo, I'm gonna teach you a little loophole that us rich white people do to own our shit without having to pay for it. Because if this is a one thing you learn when you have a bunch of money, you figure out ways how not to spend it. In other words, if I got a million, right, and I could get $1 million home without spending 1 million, why the fuck would I spend 1 million if I don't have to? So taxes and bankruptcy. This nigga filed bankruptcy, right? And he had mad bread, right? He filed bankruptcy and he goes, watch, I'm gonna own this home in like 7 years. I'm not gonna own nothing from it, and I'm gonna sell the bitch. And sure enough, he filed bankruptcy. I think he bought the home and the property for like 150,000. About 11 years later, he sold that shit for a half a million. You get what I mean? These niggas, they know the loopholes because they created the system with the loopholes in it for them to benefit from. We don't know that because we're not part of the game. We're not in the, how do you say? It's like when you're down with a gang and you go to a club, you get that pass. But if you're not down with the gang, you don't get the pass. You don't even know there is a pass. It's like that. We're not down with them, so we don't know about the pass.
Yeah, but that's what I was telling you about when you said he saved the car in Chevy. That's what I was telling you. They don't know. They don't know, man. They don't, man.
So with Chevy, they were leaving America. You know what I mean? And as president, he blocked Chevy. He gave them the ill contract of you think you're gonna build your cars down there for that low and sell them up here for 20,000s? Like hell no. And you're taking all this money from the American people, and you're gonna put all these people in unemployment. Fuck you. Hell no. And he saved all them American jobs. You know what I
I
mean?
I I mean, it
That's a
sounds good, but
fact.
I
That's a
think I
fact.
think he paid him. I think he paid him.
Paid who?
I think he paid him to stay. And then you
Hell no.
say,
He
listen,
threatened them. What he
listen,
did, I'm not gonna lie. What he did was probably some illegal shit. I'm not gonna lie. He threatened them.
yeah, but let me say this. So y'all say it's because of when I told y'all earlier that people losing their homes, and you said that's y'all said that's because of the pandemic, right? That had nothing to do with Donald Trump, correct?
Well, how are these people losing their homes? Because right now, because of the pandemic, you don't have to pay rent. You can't get evicted. You can't get
Yeah,
none of that can happen right now.
yeah. That's
So
for renters. That's for renters, not
no,
home
no, even
owners.
yeah, even mortgages. That's what I'm saying. A bank can't kick you
Well,
out. So now what they did is there's this you have to call the bank and there's some shit you have to apply for it. And they take away all your late fees because they know that right now that people ain't working. That, that's why you can't get evicted. So what they're gonna do is after all this shit is cleared and everything is fixed, they're gonna give all the owners ill ass tax break, but that's just not important right now. So they're not even worried about it. That's why you can't
they
kick
didn't.
nobody out.
They ain't give me no tax break.
Well, that hasn't happened yet. That's going to be at the end. You know what I mean? That's going to be at the end. They know they're going to do that. You know what I mean? But they have to fix this other shit first. So now remember, every state is different. Like in my state, a lot of people ain't losing homes, but a lot of businesses are closing. I mean, there's a business downtown, right? In the city I'm from, and this motherfucker's been there for 99 years, bro. Same location, doing the same exact thing. 99 years. Because of COVID, they shut down. Lost the
Okay,
whole
so why?
business.
That's my point. Why are these small business? Listen, small businesses employ more Americans than these corporations and these big banks. So why they not helping small businesses, but they giving big banks and big corporations hundreds of millions of dollars?
Yeah. So now they what they did was they it's a PPP program that you got to apply for. And just a
Yeah,
couple months ago, they did some new shit for the small businesses for anybody who has 20 employees and lower, small
I
business.
had
And
listen. Yeah, we only got 1,000.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like per person or some crazy shit like that. I mean, it's
Yeah,
some
we
weird shit.
we we only got $1,000. You know what I'm saying? We only
So
got a
talk
thousand.
talk talk about that a little bit more, please.
Yeah. So I buy the houses and stuff like that. But on top of that, you know what I'm saying? We got a property preservation company, which you know what I'm saying. We work with the banks and stuff like that. That's how I know that a lot of people losing their homes, because when people lose their homes, the bank will get it, and then we'll have to go, and we might have to go paint it, get it back up to running condition so the bank can sell it. We might have to clean it out, anything like that. But so it's a lot of people losing their homes, and it was a lot of people losing their homes last year because we had so many
Correct.
foreclosures.
And last
Yeah,
year, this time last year,
yeah. It was so many people. 2019, 2019 and 2018, the company made a lot of money because we was doing foreclosures. We was we had so many foreclosures. We was doing like 10 to 12 a week. It was so much that we had to start subcontracting people to go help us with these houses, because it just got overwhelming. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. People been losing their homes, man. Don't get it twisted. So that's what I say. How is all these people losing their homes, but these businesses is 10 times richer in the pandemic? How is these big corporations getting 10 times richer in the pandemic, but everybody else losing their homes and can't pay their bills? And it just don't make no sense, man. Something ain't right.
so that's that. That's that. So now check it.
when the pandemic first happened, right? My father works at this big ass company. And my father did, it's like a Fortune 500 company. He works in like the shipping and receiving, right? And he was
Right.
telling me that in the beginning of COVID, that his company hired this big ass, they already have a law firm like on retainer or whatever. And they doing mad shit to go to court. These niggas went to court and fought the system to stay open during COVID. So then after COVID gave out, because of the COVID, them niggas gave out a grant to certain small businesses and paid their payroll for the rest of the year. So if you had, and that was for like 100 employees and above or some shit, it was some shit. And like in my state, if you had over 100 employees, you can apply for this loan and they would have paid off your rest of your payroll and your projected payroll for the rest of the year. And a lot of companies were firing their employees and keeping that money. So now you got
Yeah.
other businesses that they didn't last. So you know how when you were talking about that tax, when you only got $1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, that's the PP loan.
Yeah. So some people they were. So now you got to put yourself in a different type of shoes. Take yourself out of your own shoes. So like, let's say you're a business owner, or you're a business owner, but you don't own the property and you're paying rent or whatever, right? And let's say you're already behind, and then COVID happens. Now all your customers slow the fuck up. You can't pay what you owe, let alone going forward. Now it's get the fuck out. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like these people, the way they got the system set is that these niggas they arguing to give us money that they're not being affected from. This is what I'm talking about. You got Congress arguing about who gets unemployment and when and how much, but these niggas is on vacation more than they is up there talking. So now these people they got hella money. They're not on unemployment. Their
But
family.
who's saying but who's saying they don't want to give the people the money?
Oh, easy because they people ain't getting it. The
I know,
so
but who's saying it? Who's saying it?
what do you mean? So okay,
The
so this
it's the Republicans that's, you know what I'm saying, not trying to give you the money. The Democrats said we gonna extend it until we can come up with something. We gonna extend the $600 a week on top of the little
all right,
unemployment they get. Republicans said over their dead body, they not giving us that.
all right. So now check it. Let's say me and you. Let's say we're the parties, right? And let's say me. I know Cali 26 is one stingy, frugal ass nigga, right? But I'm gonna
Right.
make it like to everybody else that look, I'm gonna make it even. And then I set the price at a price that I know Cali 26 ain't gonna pay. Get what I mean? And then Cali 26 in return, since he wants to be spiteful, he's gonna come with such a low ball number that he knows that you know that I'm not gonna agree to. This is what I'm talking about. And then me and you, we're not affected by unemployment. We're not on it. Our bills are paid. So we're arguing for people that are being affected by a situation that we're not involved in. That's what I mean. Get what I
Mm.
mean? These motherfuckers is arguing over money that's not in their account for bills
Right.
paid. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
you got one people highballing it because they know that these cheap niggas ain't gonna pay that money, and then you got the other party lowballing it because they know it's not enough. It's done on purpose, bro. And now they talking about that they're not gonna pass it till it gets closer to the election. And yes, it's a good political move, but it's bad for the people. How the fuck is a good political move bad for the people if the people is who runs the politics?
Yeah,
How's
man.
that?
We got to make sure that somebody have a big show, man. We got to pull up on somebody live on election night, man, and make sure that, everybody come through, because that's gonna be a big night.
When tonight?
No, election night.
Oh, election night. I didn't hear you say election.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm down because that election, man, that shit. Yo, because even check it out. You know that there was a point that they're even thinking that we might have to do mail-in ballots. That's why they had to do an extreme emergency write-in bill for the post office because niggas was taking out the fucking mailboxes. So you
yeah.
telling me you could emergency write-in for mailboxes because it has to do with the election, but you can't figure out motherfuckers paying their rent and feeding their kids? What's more important, the mailboxes or people feeding their kids?
Man, they don't care, man. Did you watch my video, man? Listen, man, this country is built off of greed, man. Don't get it twisted. They do not care about you. Did you? I don't know if you seen my video about, you know what I'm saying, the homeless people. If you come to St. Louis, Missouri, the downtown area, that's the tourist attraction where the arts and all that.
Yep,
Man, you is I think it's in every city this goes on though, but it's a lot of homeless people that be down there sleep under the bridges and stuff like that, and in the parks and stuff. And a lot of those people are veterans. These are people that went and fought for us, and they out here homeless. But we got billionaires in this country. They over there protecting your assets, but when they come back to this country, they sleeping on park benches. Man, it get cold in St. Louis, man. They out here sleeping on top of heater vents and all
nigga.
that type of stuff. And then me and my mother went down there to try to feed them one day, and she stayed up all night, man. Had a whole bunch of bags, sandwich, chips, and everything. And she made me go down there with her. This was about 5 years ago, and we went out there. We was handing out bags and hygiene stuff, and and the police came and they was about to lock me and my mother up. Said we can't feed these people. Said it's against the law or something for us to feed these people. And my mother was like all sad and asking the police officers like, what are they going to eat? Or y'all going to get them something to eat? And they was like, no, but you can't feed them. Like this true story, man. But these are veterans, man. These people that fought for this country.
Yo, so peep the fly shit, right? In 2007, when I came home from this Supermax out here, right? I was on parole. I had to get this piece of paper with my picture on it for my parole officer to let me leave the state, right? My father took me to a Steelers game,
Right,
my very first football game, right? For the NFL. I go over there, we're tailgating under the bridge. Today, the location I was, it's a casino today, but back then it was just an empty parking lot, right? So there's bridges and shit there, right next to the Steeler Stadium. Yo, there's
right.
so many homeless people. Yo, so many. And they were like you said, they were everywhere. I'm like, damn, yo, I've never seen so many homeless people in one location outside of a movie in my life.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, damn, yo, if these niggas, if you train these people to go out there and fight your wars and they have all these PTSDs and shit, why the fuck is they homeless now today? Like, I don't
Sad,
understand
man.
why they sleep under bridges and shit.
They don't care.
Like,
They
these
don't
people,
care.
they don't care about us because we're not the 1%. They're the 1%. And that's what they care about, the 1%. I
You
mean,
heard what Trump said, D.
hold up 1 second, brother. Those of you in the chat, man, don't address the negative comments. You know how we do over here. That's why we don't got no wrenches. We don't address negativity. We let that negativity live over there by itself because misery love company, and we not miserable people. That's why he all in my chat, and I will never be up in his, man. So sorry about that, Cali 26. I wish my nigga Grizz was up here. Why don't you go on Grizz's channel and answer why you had your friend act like it was Hassan Campbell, nigga? But my bad, Cali 26, man. Carry on, man.
Yeah, but you heard what Trump said, D. He said, them soldiers that get captured and killed, they losers.
I
That's
never heard
what you,
that. When he
that
said that.
yeah. He said, you remember, John McCain, right? The Republican, the
Yeah.
one that he ran against Obama the first time.
Yeah, the nigga that shot his boy.
Yeah, he was a prisoner of war for years, man.
I
They
didn't know.
tortured him for years, and
Yeah,
Trump said he was a loser.
I never knew about that. Hold up
Yeah,
one up 1 second. Bonnie, you never have to apologize for what you was doing. Believe that. You was sticking up for us that you don't ever have to apologize for that. You just don't gotta waste your time on him. He's not worth that. I'd rather you sit back and enjoy the content that Cali 26 is giving us. Go ahead, brother. Sorry about that.
yeah, but yeah, that's how our president talk, man. Somebody who he dies to draft.
Yeah.
He a
When the hell
coward.
that about I never heard him say that. I never heard nobody say that prior to you.
Yeah, man. Look, when we in this interview, check it out. He said it, man. He said it, and that's foul. That's
Yeah,
foul, man.
check that out because I never heard of that, yo. Look at this. Homeless. What is it? Homelessness is a curse. I was homeless for 4 years. Yeah, like we agree with it. I mean, the homelessness that in America, there shouldn't be homeless people when you got shit like when you got so many millionaires and billionaires, and then you be having lotteries that be at like $475 million. Like, if we got enough money like that to give away, why do we have homeless people? I don't understand. Get what I mean?
Yeah, he's
It's God, brother.
yeah, man. But yeah, McCain, he was a soldier. I mean, he was a good guy, man. He was a Republican. You know, he was a prisoner of war for a couple years, man. And I think his plane. He was a pilot, and I think his plane got shot down. So he was a prisoner of war, and Donald Trump was talking bad about him, man. You know, just because he didn't agree with Donald Trump ideas.
Yo,
So I
didn't shoot
go ahead,
somebody by mistake and he said it was a deer?
huh?
Didn't John McCain shoot somebody by mistake saying that he thought it was a deer when they were out hunting?
Nah, John McCain was. I think he was a pilot, and he got shot down by the enemy.
No, no, no. I'm talking about like within the last 5, 6 years ago. They were out hunting and he shot his friend. He shot somebody that they were hunting with and he said he thought it was a deer. I thought that was John McCain that did that.
I don't know about that.
This was recent. I thought that was John McCain. But
Yeah.
so what do you think is the best answer to our issues? How about that?
What issues we talking about?
The government, brother. The same thing we talking about.
Oh, the government. Oh man, I don't know, man. It always surprised me, man. When I think I've seen it all and heard it all, man, it's real deep, man. And when I'm watching this stuff, they never ask the right questions to me. They never ask the right questions, man. The things that are important. I know I'm just speaking from the inner cities, you know, but I really don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But we stuff really got to change, man. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm finna start, researching and educating myself on these things because I'm not ashamed to say it. I never paid attention to the most important things. I was living in my own world, and but now I'm starting to focus on the things that matter, man. The things that's gonna affect my children in the future and all our children, my grandkids. So I'm gonna start educating myself on these things, man. And hopefully later when you ask me that question, man, I can really give you a real solid answer.
Yeah, I need to shout out right here. Move in silence. Okay, so Rocktimus King, you said that he didn't shoot his boy. You were right here. Let me see your comment right here. He didn't shoot his boy. You were right, and I was wrong. My bad. I had the names confused. And then you see right here, he said it was Dick Cheney. I just up there. I was wrong. My bad. I had the names mixed up. My bad. You were correct, and I was incorrect. But yeah, I just think like we can address, like we can talk about what the problems are in this country for so much time. We need to start addressing how to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
All that other shit. That's what we need to figure out because we're mad busy. We could waste a whole lot of time on talking about everything that's been going wrong when we could spend that same exact time trying to fix it.
Absolutely.
Because it's like when you have when you have a bunch of simple-minded people only thinking about themselves up there, we're gonna find ourselves in the situation we're in now because they have the money, their bills are being paid, they're thinking about their own agendas. They're not thinking about America as a whole. They're thinking about themselves, and their pockets are nice and fat, and their kids are eating, and their bills are paid, and again, they're on vacation. You know what I mean? They're on vacation, so them dudes don't care. Them dudes don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just like you just said, they don't care. Even the Constitution is written up to show us that they don't care.
Yeah, but we need to start educating ourselves, man, and educating the people that's coming up after us, because in their eyes, we done kind of messed up. Because I'm a convicted felon. I don't know about you, Fifth. I think you said you probably were too.
A lot
And
of times. Seven
yeah,
fellas.
so we need to just educate ourselves, and so we can help educate the children and the young people that's coming after us, because them the ones that's gonna be able to go up there and change these laws and set things right.
Exactly our future. And that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about when I'm like, yo, we need to stop all the negativity. Everybody's so negative, everything is negative, and that's not gonna help us because we need it's us against them and they got us divided. They got us fighting each other. We're doing the job for them. You know what I mean? Like even now, we got niggas trolling in the chat and he ain't got nothing else better to do but watch the videos that he said you don't watch. Niggas talking shit about Cali 26 and he dropping straight info that's beneficial to us. Because
what?
like,
How you see the chat, man? I can't even see the chat.
oh, so now you don't
Oh,
see
it say chat. It say chat right here. Let me see.
where it says private.
Oh, okay.
So now,
Yeah, I can see it.
so now check it to what you were saying. These niggas, these niggas never cared because you go back to the Black Panthers. Remember, that's what they were doing. They were educating us. We were educating ourselves. And that's the one thing that they don't want. They don't I tell this shit all the time. A thug nigga with felonies and a gun, that's not America's nightmare. America's nightmare is a young black man with no felonies, a gun license, mad education, smart as hell, and can communicate. That's America's nightmare. Because think about it. You don't have no felonies, so you can become a politician. You have a license to carry, so you legit all the way. You hella smart. You know what I mean? You're strong, you got that strong spirit. That's America's nightmare. A nigga like
Yeah,
Tazo, that's America's nightmare.
yeah,
True talk. Niggas to stand for things like you do, that positive shit. You know what I mean? Niggas trying to actually help people. Like, how can somebody ever troll a nigga that put his life on the line to save a child's life? Like, think about that.
oh
You
yeah.
got
They'll find a way, man.
nah, because that's a fact, bro. Like, come on. You put your body over a young kid's body when niggas was shooting so that kid wouldn't get hit and you got shot up a whole bunch of times.
Yeah,
It don't get too much more stand up a nigga than that. The way Kane died in Menace to Society, that's basically what you did, but you lived. You know what I mean?
right, right,
If
right.
nigga control that, if you control that type of person, bro, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? And it's like you up here talking about politics, and we're trying to figure out how the fuck to make shit right. How can we do better as a people? You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is what
I
I have.
don't. I don't think that's. I don't think that's French though.
I don't even care. Whoever it is, I'm talking
Yeah,
to the
they're like a troll.
talking to him, doing the writing. If you control somebody like that, you ain't got no life, brother. Because this dude is a stand up man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this government got us fucked up, bro. True shit. Because all we need to do
Yeah,
is talk to each other and notice how we can help each other in all races and all different classes, and we can all be rich. Instead of son above be, we all be wealthy. What's the problem? Why can't we all be wealthy?
it ain't the way. It ain't the American way.
And it's not the way for us, not here. Like Like they don't ever tell you that the Bible took place in Africa. It always tells you all these different countries, but it never tells you that all them countries were in Africa, took place in Africa. Look, you got niggas saying you're a good dude up in here, B.
Salute, Josh.
Tisdale. What's it, Tisdale? True shit, man. You get hella love over here. You know what? Honestly, my G, everybody who come on my panel get hella love. I got like some of the best subscribers. I got like some of the best viewers. Like they the best over here, man. They support like a motherfucker, yo. These niggas don't be on
Yeah,
over here, yo. These niggas show love, and we appreciate y'all for real. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button, man. Anything else you want to talk about, brother? I might be shutting this thing down soon, unless anybody else want to click that link.
no, ain't too much, man. I just wanted to tap in with you, man. You know,
You know what it is,
I,
brother. You always got an open invite over here. Even if you want to talk about something else, you can holla at me and I'll schedule it and you can come up here and you can conduct the whole show on whatever topic you want, my brother. You know you get hella love over here.
hey man, I appreciate it too.
You know what I mean? Always, my guy. Salute to you, man. And I appreciate you handing up that cash app always, man. Anything we wanna I'm trying to how do you say I'm trying to brainstorm a way that all of us noobers that we could get together and try to prioritize our needs and try to voice the same voice. Because if we have all these voices and we have all this power, why not use it in a way where we can benefit all of us at once? You get what I mean? Like how you
Yeah,
were about the election on a big channel. Well, what if we all talking the same shit and we get some of these politicians' attention and they actually start listening to us?
oh, they will. They will. You know, as soon as we get away from all the negative stuff, like I say, man, we are stars, man. You know, we keep building our channels up, man. Like I say, we come together, we stronger together. You know what I'm saying? And we build something real sturdy and positive. They gonna eventually come to us. You see, they wouldn't really going on the Breakfast Club and all that stuff, but they built their platform up. They worked together. They built their platform up, and now that's the go-to. If you want to get the black vote, they feel like if you want to get the black vote, you got to go to the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? That's a hip hop radio station, man. You
Yeah, like
know,
about it. Like think about it. Like why the fuck do you gotta go to a hip hop radio station to talk about that? Like come on, bro. Like you don't got nothing better?
because they
Like,
got power. Because they got power. You ain't never thought you was gonna see no Hillary Clinton in no Breakfast Club interview. They
like
got power over there, and that's the same way we could be on her, man. You know what I'm
so,
saying? If we stay away from the negative stuff and focus on the mission,
my
they
nigga.
gonna want to come to us.
You ever heard of Benghazi?
I heard of Benghazi.
You see what she did? Nigga, you could say all them people that died that day, you could say them days that's on her. How can a person like that even be allowed to run?
Well, I heard about Benghazi, but tell me, how's it her fault?
She's the one that sent the order to put them niggas in there, B. Think
So,
about it. The minute,
so
God,
nah, so she sent the order to put the people in their position.
hey,
Pandemic hit.
Grizz, I
Pandemic
dropped.
hit. Pandemic hit. Trump said, "Go outside. Go to the beaches. If you feeling sick, drink bleach. Uh, stop wearing your mask. I ain't wearing no mask, so you ain't got to wear no mask." And here we is, over 200,000 people dead, but it ain't Trump fault.
So now check it out. I got a question for you. Out of all the protests, how many protesters caught COVID? I haven't heard of too many protesters catching it.
It probably was a lot of them that caught it. They probably didn't get sick. I mean, they probably didn't die from it, but they probably passed it on to their grandparents.
Yeah, it is possible too. You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know, brother. It's so much shit with this. The government has been shitting on niggas for so long that there's so many different things. But if we could, I just know that there's an answer to this shit. I just don't know exactly what it is. And what I do know is not voting is definitely not the answer. Like, when has an independent ever ran? Like, think about it. Even the presidential campaign. You know how much money it costs to do the campaign? You get what I mean? So if you don't have the round of money, like you're done. You hit. I mean, so this is why the independent, I'm guessing, don't win. It's all revolved around money, my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, man.
And then it's revolved around money, and we don't have that type of money.
Yeah, they be spending hundreds of $1 millions getting elected.
Yeah. And that's just one town type shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. All this shit is wrapped around money. Hey, yo, Grizz, man, that link is dropped, my brother. You know what I mean? And it's like this shit is wrapped around that shit. Hey Lazo, if you up in there, hit Grizz up, man. Maybe the
Yeah,
next
tell.
tell him I dropped the link. I want to get him and Cali 26's opinions on this. This is a good topic.
Grizz say President Trump did more. He the best president ever.
Yeah, I told him I think JFK was better, but a lot of people there. All right, I think Bush did such a fucked up job that I think Obama did good, but Bush left it so fucked up that his little bit of good didn't make that much of a difference.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Obama could have did more. See, black people, they wanted him to do more for us, and to a certain extent, I'm with him with that. But you got to remember, man, it was terrible out here, man, when he got elected.
Yeah. Salute the Grizz Moolah on the channel, man.
Salute.
Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. Man, y'all two brothers up here. Hey, yo, yo, Cali 26, man. You already know we gonna make a bet, bro. We gonna hold, yo, we gonna hold it live and all that shit. Election day, we gonna hold it live, and I guarantee you, I'm telling you, Trump gonna win that, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay.
He might win though, man. He might, but I still
Hey,
FK was
you
the
know
guy.
what? The first time, I ain't even gonna lie to man, when my girl told me he was gonna win, we stayed up all night watching it. Man, it was the saddest night, man. I
Yo,
don't
man.
want to cry on YouTube, man. But I'm gonna be in the building though. I hope that ain't so.
Nah, I'm saying because you think about it, like nobody knows nothing about this. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Biden, however you pronounce him, right? Nobody knows too much about him, and
Name
what
is
credentials does he have to make everybody say, you know what, we're gonna just like stop fucking with this president that we got right now and just trust you. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I am her. Period. Period. Put me onto some shit, right? Because I didn't know too much about Biden either, and she put me onto some shit a few months ago and told me that the nigga he was the one that was for segregation back in the day. The nigga was outright saying nigger and like hard racial slurs, like outright. Like the nigga been racist since back in the day, b. Oh, I think we got Don. Oh, I thought he was there. He just went away. Don P was just there. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
But
tell Don P pull up, man.
yeah, he was just there. I was about to click in. I don't know. Maybe he was. I didn't see him quick enough. But yeah, I am her. Period. Period. Man, she put me on to that. Biden been racist back in the day. But like I said, left wing, right wing, same bird. Them niggas, the powers in the selection, not the election. Them niggas is picking who we can choose. They're giving us the option between bad and worse.
Yeah,
Yo, hold on.
absolutely.
Y'all see that right there, right? Don't pay no attention to that. That's not my profile right there. I'm on a panel right now. You heard?
Copy.
Somebody put. You see how they got my profile picture up there, and they saying, "Yo, Grizz, you fake or some shit." Whatever they saying, that's not me.
I took care of it. I got you. Like Grizz don't even do that type of shit. This is what I was talking about the other day. Yo, I seen the wildest shit ever. I think I said this to you too, Grizz. Yo, this nigga Cavalli Kid went on live and he had 5 trolls in his own chat with his own name and his own picture. They were trolling him, but we know Grizz don't do that. I don't do that. We know niggas don't do that type of shit. So that's something that's here that 9 out of 10 you should never have to address because niggas know how Grizz out. Salute Don P.
Salute to everybody. What's going on, man? Y'all going in on my man DJT over here, man?
Donald Trump, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump,
Heard
baby. Hold on a second. I gotta go outside for this one because everybody's already laying down. Give me 1 second.
See what I'm saying? So now check it out, Grizz. I wanna harp on something. You know how the niggas always talking about how he got niggas in his backstage doing fuck shit?
Yeah.
Since I don't really have that issue, my guy. True talk. Niggas don't be over here on no fuck shit like that.
The
You
only
know,
person that do that to me is like when Bullis Gotti be pulling up and stuff like that.
typically, I don't think I've ever had to tell nobody. I think I told one person to show their face, and that's because that person had never pulled up to my channel, They had never been on my chat. Seen that nigga.
All right, all right. What's
Guys,
going on, y'all? Nothing.
salute.
The little bit I heard of from Cat, what Callie was saying, he needs to stop watching CNN.
Sir, sir,
Yes, sir.
sir. I watch all of them. And then I was thinking about you when I was watching the debate, man. So what did you think about the debate?
I think it was a pretty good debate. Well, I rock with Donald Trump. All right, so I think Donald Trump exposed a few good points, like all this that he wants to change. Where was he? Where had he been the past 47 years? He's been in office 47 years. You know, and on another note, they're complaining about the taxes that he paid. And as he said on the debate, those are loopholes caused that the Obama administration made. So he's gonna take advantage of it. If he's using the loopholes in a legal manner, and so why he pay $750 in taxes? He didn't do anything illegal. He used the laws to his advantage. Is there something wrong with that?
So
That's
Donald Trump ain't no clown.
that's what I say. When I say loopholes, they know the loophole. My bad, Jay.
All right, all right. He's a clown in the aspect that he likes to talk crap and he's real sarcastic. Yeah, he's a clown in that aspect. But first of all, and I agree with. Go ahead.
Yo, Cali 26. Now that you on a panel, like where we can both speak, like I wanted to ask you, right? What president do you think that's better than Donald Trump that you was alive for?
That I was alive for. Well, I say, I wasn't really focused on politics until, Obama was running, but I think things were pretty good for my recollection. I think things were pretty good when Bill Clinton was in there.
And okay, that's your opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong for that, but can you tell me like at least one reason why do you say that?
I mean, a lot of people. I just heard, when he was in office, a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying, were doing well, man. So,
I don't think
that's.
I don't think so because actually, like when he was in office, a lot of black and Spanish people started going to jail more.
I mean, was they breaking the law?
I mean, marijuana, yeah, if you want to consider marijuana breaking the law at that time, yes, I'll give you that much. But is that worth giving people years for?
No, no, no. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But you got to play the game. Back then, man, and still today, I feel like you got to play the game. He had to give something to get something. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
economy was better. The economy was good for what they was talking about. I'm just saying, what year was Bill Clinton up in there? Was
It
it like
wasn't a
'02?
nah. He
Nah,
from 90. I think it was like 96
he got taken out of office though.
to
So
2000.
No, he
Nah, I think
he
that was it.
served 2 terms.
Wasn't nah. He got kicked out of office. He didn't
yeah,
serve.
because remember that shit he had with Monica Lewinsky and all that
You
shit
talking
that
about
was
when he?
going on.
You talking about when he got impeached?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
thought he still served all his term.
nah. He only
nah,
got kicked out of office.
Yeah, because Bush got elected in what 2000. Bush got elected in 2000. So
I think
it's
so. Yeah,
so Clinton must have been in there in like 90.
98. I think like 98, like 2 years or something like that.
Nah, he was in there. He served
Nah,
two terms and got impeached the last term. So he got in
Oh,
there in
he
like
did. All
90
right. So yeah. So, but so what? So when you say like 96?
92. He got in the office.
Yeah, he didn't finish. That's what I'm saying. He didn't finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, under Bill Clinton, that affected like Grizzly Moolah was said. They was giving people football numbers in them years,
Yep.
and that affected me personally because my father got 10 years for some bullshit, So their law affected my life personally, and you know what? I agree with you guys that the government, the people in power, not our government, but the people in power, have been abusing and taking advantage of us. But I think with Donald Trump is different because he has done things for blacks and minorities that they
what?
really don't tell you on the news, like
What?
what are they called? The H.
Get
All right,
26 is crazy.
the black colleges, the HB. What are they called? HBC. You
I
know
know,
what I'm talking. You know
yeah,
what I'm talking.
I don't know what they're called.
All right. Well, the black colleges, they go for funding to the feds every year. So Donald Trump made it that they don't come back. They don't got to come back for funding every year. All right. Donald Trump was creating jobs, and the unemployment rate was real low. A lot of more black people were at work, and I noticed that myself with my own eyes here. Which means if more people are working, that means there's less crime on the streets. Also, all right. In the news, that the back page, the escort site was taken down when Trump came in office.
Yep.
The personal ads on Craigslist was taken down when Trump came in office. There was another
That
escort
dude that had
website.
that island. What's that dude that had that island that they was
Correct.
torturing kids and stuff like that?
Jeffrey Epstein. You see,
Yep.
the
Took him
new
down.
Epstein. The
No,
news is not.
Trump was on the island too, Grizz.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, bro. No, he wasn't,
No, he
bro.
wasn't.
Wasn't it Don P? Don P wasn't he on the island?
No, he
Hillary
wasn't.
Clinton was on the island.
He was on the airplane. He took the flight from I forgot from where back to New York on the Epstein plane. That's the
He
only
was
record.
over there.
No,
Chris,
he
man.
wasn't,
Nah,
man.
no, he wasn't, bro.
They
Hillary
said
Clinton was over there.
Yeah, don't say that to
they
Chris. I'm trying to attack you right now.
But
nah,
yo,
look.
Nah, I'm telling you, yo, Cali 26. Look at Hillary Clinton's like background, bro. She was over there. That's her man's in them. You heard?
yeah, and
I know Trump was cool with him too.
you
He
see,
probably was at one point. I can't say that maybe at one point he was, but I bet you once he found out that he was involved in all that foul shit, that's why his ass went down.
all
All
right.
right, so you saying him grabbing women by the genitals, man, without them asking. He come
Huh?
on, man. Trump
I
talking
ain't
about
Trump
bro.
said he grabbed women by the their privates, man, without asking.
you talking about grabbing by the pussy, that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cali 26, you ain't never do that at a strip club?
I ain't never did that
I
nowhere.
listen, I ain't just walked up to no woman in the
You know what I'm
street
saying?
and
Like,
did that.
come on.
I'm pretty sure you grabbed it without asking before. You know, I
Before,
mean,
come
In the
on, man.
streets,
I ain't never grabbed it without asking.
uh, well,
nah, I ain't
anyways,
grabbing without asking, man.
all right. Trump hang out with them because when you got that money, that's the crowd you mingle with. You see, what you gotta understand,
Nah.
yeah,
Don P, you saying that wrong. Because they gonna think that you saying that, just because he got money, he hanging out with pedophiles and people that's killing kids.
Oh no, you see, all this pedophile shit just started coming to the light recently. Um, you see, Trump mingled with that crowd because he got money, but Trump was an outsider to them. They always shun him down. He was like the dude that they always diss, that try to be down with the crowd.
He's he even tried to. I'm sorry, Don P, but just to advocate what he's saying. Donald Trump been trying to buy an NFL team since the '80s, and they won't let him. He's like an outcast. He is correct on that.
Yeah, that's because he out here playing with them little kids. And look,
I've
Donald
never.
Trump, Donald Trump used to be cool with Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton until he started running for president. He used to give Bill Clinton money. So let's not act like he ain't a part of them. He
Well,
hung
I
out
think
with Bill Clinton. He hung out with Bill Clinton. He was on the airplane too. He went to the island. That's why when they was threatening Russia, he was over there Russia playing with them little girls. And that's why he's so nice to Putin, because he don't want Putin to put them tapes out. They videotape.
I think they go. Well, anyways, like I was saying, so one time Jeffrey Epstein said something stupid to one of the club members at the Murcielago Club that's in Florida, and Trump had him banned from that club for trying to talk to one of the guys that was the members of the club, which was an underage girl. So Trump took Epstein out of his circle, which Epstein is a pedophile. Epstein is a pedophile. And well, anyway, speaking upon the sex trafficking and all of that, Trump has been shutting that down. You see, 80,000 children go missing each year, right? A lot of them are smuggled out of that southern border. People are not aware of this. So that border wall wasn't only to stop immigrants from coming in; it was to stop from our children from being stolen. You see, Trump launched our all-out campaign against human trafficking and the exploitation of children, and this has been going on around the world. It's just that you're paying attention to CNN and you're paying attention to Fox. You need alternate media sources, and this is where you find all this out. And like I was saying before, yeah, our government has been mistreating us, but now remember, Trump is not a politician, and so far, everything has been going good with him. You know, like let's for instance, I'm Puerto Rican, right? So the hurricane situation happened in Puerto Rico, the Hurricane Maria, and it was devastated. So Trump sent money over there, and the money disappeared. The corrupt politicians took it. And then when they asked for more money, Trump said no. And now they're on the news reporting, oh, Trump stopped the funding for Puerto Rico. He don't like Puerto Ricans and none of that shit. All right. So a couple of months later,
Type of
Trump,
Mexican Puerto Rican. That's what he said. That was some funny shit, yo.
no, Trump didn't say that. They took his words. They
That shit,
clipped that.
yo, that was funny to me. I didn't think
Don P, you making excuses, man.
I'm not making excuses. So P game, you see this, the news is not reporting it. After Trump said no to the funding, a couple of months later, he sent funding, but the feds followed the money, and 7 politicians got arrested in Puerto Rico for corruption. You see, they don't report that on the news. And then all the aid and supplies that was sent to Puerto Rico,
I heard about that shit on the news.
the
Granted, it was the Spanish news, but I heard it on the news.
yeah. So P game, all the aid that was sent to Puerto Rico, the the local, politicians or the governors, they put that shit in warehouses. And that shit wasn't exposed to the earthquake happened a year later. When the earthquake happened and they were checking all the buildings, then they found all the supplies that was sent there, and they were keeping it from the Puerto Rican people. You understand? And then they were screaming, Trump ain't helping us, Trump ain't helping us, when Trump sent money and aid and the dirty, corrupt politicians stole it.
All right, well, let me ask you this, Don P.
Can you give
Straight
me
up.
as a panel? Can you give me
Go
one?
go ahead.
Yeah, y'all keep talking about skull and bones, right? Do me a favor. Do me one favor. I want y'all to go to this page right there. I am her. Period. She actually has a quick video on Skull and Bones in front of the building because we live in the state where Skull and Bones was at. It was created in Yale College with the Bushes and all them. Just go to that page and she has a quick little introduction about that. And I'm sorry for interrupting y'all.
Oh, fifth, and you said that you like JFK. I think JFK was the last true president, and that's why he was murdered. Are you aware of that Donald, the Trumps and the Kennedys who had a real close relationship?
Yeah, yeah, because JFK's last president. That's what I was talking to Cali about earlier. Donald Trump's last presidential address, everybody talks about the beginning half of the speech, but the last part of the speech is where he talks about the secret societies and how they're trying to take over the United States and America, how they're trying to take over the world, the new world order, and how they want to run the politics, that we need to eradicate these secret societies. And then he got killed right after that speech.
Correct.
This is real content right here, man. Y'all, everybody hit that like button, man.
I
So
appreciate that, Chris.
No, Don
when I
P,
was,
let me ask you a question.
go ahead.
So before Trump became president, when have he ever spoke up about sex trafficking or anything of that nature? And then for two, why everybody in his administration going to prison if he's
Well,
not crooked?
who's going to prison?
All this administration going, a lot of his administration and people that he hang out with is was going to prison. He just had the pardon. What's the Muffet baby head dude? Um Roger Stone. He just had to pardon him. He lied to the president. He got Rudy Giuliani out here breaking all kind of laws, lying on, telling the truth on national TV and then retracting it. Man, listen, Trump is a scumbag president, man. He's crooked. I understand that you like him, but I'm telling you, he's a scumbag, man. He never spoke about sex trafficking until he got into politics. It's a hot, touchy subject right now, so he's using it for momentum. He don't care nothing about that. He ain't never did nothing for the. He ain't never spoke on the black community in a positive light until he became president. He ain't
Hold
never
on.
did nothing. He ain't never
Ho-
did nothing. Tell me one thing he did for the black community before he became president. He never even came to the black community unless he was trying to buy up the neighborhood.
he housed a black woman in the Trump Tower. I think it was for a couple of years, rent free. All
He was
right.
sleeping with that woman.
How you know?
Whoa, should
Man,
just real.
listen, dude. Show me any. Listen, what was that back in the 70s? They didn't even want black people staying in their apartments.
All right, no. Well, hold on. Let's make a correction. He didn't say
Listen,
black
Donald
people.
Trump. Listen, tell me
He
this
didn't
one
want
thing.
Section 8. He didn't want
Right.
Section 8 in
Right.
his apartments.
No,
Now,
why his wife don't even want to have nothing to do with him.
all right. Well, that's between him and his wife. You know what I mean?
I'm
I
just
can't.
saying, but why do you think that though? Because he's a scumbag.
Yo, but when you got that money,
Peep,
when you all right. It's all right to be a pimp. Ain't nothing.
look,
You know,
peep the
ain't
fly
nothing
shit.
wrong. Ain't
Peep the
nothing
fly
wrong with
shit.
being. What's up?
I'm just saying, peep the fly shit.
All right.
The
So
proof
peep the
is in
fly.
the pudding.
So peep the fly shit, Cali. If you a millionaire, you got choices of all these women. You know, and you know, you play the game.
So you telling me he gonna treat his wife like shit, but he gonna treat the American people like royalty? Come on, man. You know better than that, Don P. Man. Salute to Don P.
Well, that's your opinion, and I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. But that don't make him a bad man if he's a cheater. Does that make him a real?
No,
It makes him immoral, but not doesn't it doesn't
no,
make him a bad man.
no.
Did you
Grabbing
hear?
women by the genitals without their permission makes him a bad man.
Well,
And he
he
said that out his own mouth.
I want you to get the clip. I want you to get the clip and air it on your show of Trump saying that he grabs him by the pussy without permission.
He ain't say that, Don P.
He said he grabs him by the pussy, but nobody said without permission.
He did. He say, I don't even ask.
All
That
right,
mean without permission.
I used to run up on my wife and grab it without permission.
Yeah.
Listen,
What the
Condone
go on
that?
run out, go
yeah,
on run out of the street and do that and see what happens.
I mean, I won't do it to a stranger, but if I got my girl here and I feel like touching it, well, I'm gonna grab it.
not condoning. We're not advocating for anybody going up to any woman and grabbing their private parts. We're not advocating.
I,
Nah.
I'm talking about my woman, not any strange woman. You know what I mean? I'm talking about my woman. So we don't even know the pretense he used the words. So that's why I said let's find the clip and then let's go to the videotape. The proof will be in the pudding.
But yeah, he the best president we ever had, and he's a sex offender, and he don't pay his taxes.
Well, the sex offender part is up for debate. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
Under the scrutiny that this man is under, if there was any dirt out there, I think they would have dug it up already.
So let me ask you this: so if Obama did half of the stuff that Trump did, you think he would have became president?
Well, actually, under Obama administration was where the immigrant children was getting locked up because all those programs started under Obama, and they started blaming it on Trump. You see, they don't say where it started. They say, look at what Trump is doing. He got these kids
That's why
caged, but they're not saying that Obama was the
I'm
one
trying
that
to tell
started
Cali
this.
26. They just use him like they use for him being the first black president as like a disguise. You know what I'm saying? The people's minds like, all right, yeah, we're gonna let this rock so they can, be satisfied with this, but not knowing behind the scenes they was controlling him like a puppet.
Let me
No,
help
he was just
Correct.
setting the tone, man. Because now we finna have a black vice president. She
you.
ain't shit, but
He
we
Let me
gonna
get
have
it.
a black vice president.
Yo, so now with the law, y'all understand that it was Bill Clinton that started all that shit with all that arrested
Yep,
motherfuckers and
him and
the
the governor at the time for New York when it was
Rudy
bad was
Giuliani.
Pataki was George Pataki. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He the one,
I
I
mean,
mean, that made the rules where like if you get caught with drugs, you get life sentences, like all type of
yeah,
crazy shit.
that's what I mean. So that shit started from the rest of these niggas just carried it on. But go ahead, y'all. Y'all got it smacking.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so what about when Trump said when you putting them in the car, hit their head on the roof of the car?
um, I'm sorry, run that by me again.
What Trump said when y'all
Yeah, I
told the
understand that.
police when you arresting a suspect, don't even know how they put their hand on your head so you won't hit your head on the car.
Yeah,
He said don't even put your
Yeah,
hand right there, just hit their head on the car.
I agree. If y'all
No,
coming causing out ruckus, if y'all
yeah,
being rough, then
Yeah,
we need a
he
little
yo,
set
bang.
he set the
real
he
quick, yo.
set the tone. He set the tone for the knee. He set the
Can I,
tone for the knee.
yo,
yo,
but Cali
hey, yo,
26, you gotta look at it like this though, right? That's like
hey, yo, good.
somebody
Talk
making
to
a
you real quick.
comment, somebody getting their ass whipped, and they be like, yeah, fuck it, let that man get his ass whipped. I mean, he violated. It's the same shit.
Hey,
All
yo,
right,
Grizz.
so when dude was yelling at his rally,
Yo,
and the
Grizz.
old man got up and punched him in the face, he said, "Man, I'm telling you, man, the man is sick, man."
Hey, yo, Grizz,
Yo,
do me a favor. Hold up a second. Hey, yo, Grizz, do me a favor. I'm about to step out for us. 1 second. Hold the panel down for like 5 minutes.
Nah, bro, good.
Good luck.
why don't why don't you ask Mike Tyson what does he think about Donald Trump? Because when Mike Tyson was going through his case, he was helping Mike Tyson, and Donald Trump
Yep.
got an award for the NAACP. Also, that's something they don't bring that to
Yep.
the forefront. You know
So
what I
so
mean?
never
think about
started,
that.
never started by white folks.
Oh
Correct,
man.
correct. No, no, he's right, Grizz. He's right.
No, but
That's
I'm
a
saying,
fact.
but it could be started by them, but like at the end of the day, who was it sanctioned by?
Hey, man, the powers to be, whoever got the money.
All right.
Now I understand though, bro. Like I don't feel no type of way, but like I said, I'm not 100% like saying that this man is my idol or I fuck with him everything he do because yeah, it's certain shit that he do that I don't agree with, but for the most part, so far, I got to rock
And me
with
too. I
him more than
agree.
any other president or some new president that we don't know nothing about because you know what I mean, like. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like when he for this country. So he fighting for the businesses to be stay in this country so we can keep that dollar. And number one, and number two, he's the president that I seen that really like coming down on anybody that's a child predator, even white people, not just you know what I'm saying, someone of color. He's doing it to white people also.
Correct. That's why I
Mm.
suggest everybody listening, man, check out Citizen, man. If y'all want to know what's going on in the politics, man, everything is there. You know, you don't have to be with the president, but he exposes all the pedophilia. Like right now, California is trying to make it legal for an adult to have sex with a child if they're within the 10-year age range. You
Mm,
understand? There's shit going on that is not being aired. So you got to be out there, you know, looking at alternative media sources to find out the truth and what's going on.
yeah.
And that's why I'm going on Citizens Man page because he, you know, he's exposing all of that. He's exposing all of that. You know, I don't
Hey,
donate.
so
Look, I don't
go
donate
ahead.
money to people on YouTube. I've donated to Citizen Man hundreds of dollars, bro, because the
Mm-hmm.
knowledge that he spits is priceless, bro. And that's all I gotta say. I've given hundreds of dollars to this man.
Yeah, I'm gonna donate to the people that I rock with. Cause listen,
And
wh-
hold on a
to
second.
the
I'm sorry.
people, to the go
Before
ahead.
and yo, shout out to Grizzly Moolah, you know, for the organization that he's sponsoring through his, you know,
Yep.
the he's asking for
CEO.
donations. That shit is official. You know what I mean? I did the background.
Yeah.
It's located in New
Yep.
York. Yo, shout out to you, Grizzly Moolah, because that's some real shit. They not capping over there.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Yep. Facts.
All right, go
So
ahead, man.
donate.
Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the comments and everybody watching. Hit that like button.
All right. What you were saying, Callie?
Nah, I was just finna touch on the topic that y'all you fail to realize that Donald Trump got multiple women came out and said that what I'm saying he did inappropriate things to them. So I really wouldn't, what I'm saying, attach his name to sex trafficking. I mean, stuff like that because he got a lot of allegations out here about him.
All right. If you are a pothead, a hardcore pothead, are you gonna be trying to eradicate all the marijuana fields?
You say what?
If you're a pothead and you smoke weed heavy, are you gonna try to burn down all the weed fields so there's no more weed?
Nah, that don't make sense to me. But shit, Kamala Harris was sentencing people to lengthy time in prison for weed, and she was out here smoking weed. So I don't know what they'll do.
What I meant to say, if he's a pedophile, so do you think he'll be hitting pedophilia this hard? And
Yeah,
knowing that people can point the finger at him and incriminate him?
so why he ain't get why he ain't the one that came out on Jeffrey Epstein? He ain't the one that came out on the movie director guy. He ain't highlighting that. He's staying away from that. When they come out with all that, he stay far away from that.
Well, you
So
know, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And like I said, that man's been under such scrutiny and they try to impeach him for everything. If there was more dirt out about him out there, I think they would have came to the light already. And then, like I say, Donald Trump is not our savior, but from from the country standpoint, he's doing a good job. I believe the man loves his country. You know, him and his family migrated here from Germany. When they tried to go back to Germany, turned them down. They came back to United States. You know, his grandfather did what he has to do because it's really his grandfather that built this empire. And you know,
So
it went.
why he didn't fight for his country?
I'll tell you like this, Cali 26. If my wife was on this panel, she'd be answering. She'd be banging on you. She is Trump supporter.
And
Yeah,
Trump
well,
Trump
why he
joined
didn't
some
fight
type
for
of
his country?
some type of Air Force academy. Trump didn't go. I don't think he went to one of these Ivy League schools. He went to a local school right there in New York. And
No. Trump was drafted to fight for his country. His dad paid a doctor to say he had a illness or injury so he wouldn't get drafted.
That's
yeah,
his dad's fault. That ain't his fault.
No, it's his fault. He old enough to get
He was,
drafted, so he old enough to. He didn't want to go. He's a coward.
yeah.
if they draft your son, are you gonna just let him send him off to get killed?
This is different times, sir. This 2020. We talking about the 60s.
All right, well, you
Nah,
could get
bro.
drafted in 2021.
Oh, but you
Or
just said you said he loved his country.
remember, Muhammad Ali went to jail because he didn't want to do the draft, and this nigga was able to pay his way out of it. That's
Hey, yo, Cali
basically what he's
26.
talking about.
Yeah, that's different. That's different for African
No, you just
Americans.
said,
Do you know how they was treating black? I'm with Muhammad Ali on his stance. Donald Trump was a rich white
Yeah,
boy.
I'm
hold on,
agreeing with you. I'm just
Cali
respect
26.
Look, man.
why
You
Yeah,
said you said that basically that he's a coward because he didn't go fight for his country when he had the opportunity, right?
right.
Okay, so now like every black man or Spanish dude or white person that chose not to go to the army, you know what I'm saying, do you view them like that also?
Well, as a coward,
Yeah.
listen. Don P said he loved this country.
Yo, hold on.
I'm
Let Don
saying
P.
I'm
No,
not.
listen, listen. I love my country, right? But I'm not
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying that he's a coward for
going
that
to fight no war. Right now,
isolated
if they tell me,
incident.
yo, Moolah, you gotta go to war or something like that, I'm gonna be like, no. You know why? Not because I'm a coward, because I might not agree why we going to war.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
what I was about to
You know
say.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
call me a coward because if right now they call me in the draft to go to the forefront and fight in Iraq or in Afghanistan, I'm not going because the war we fighting is wrong. And I love my country.
no. I'm saying I'm not calling Trump a coward for that isolated incident just because of that. I'm calling him a coward because he is a coward because of numerous of things that he do and he say and he lie about it. So he's a coward. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? But
Hey, you.
I just said that because Don P said he loved his country. How do you love
Yeah.
your country so much, but you know what I'm saying, wouldn't go fight? You're gonna send other people over there to go fight.
I,
But
I,
you love your country. And you gotta understand these was different times back then.
all right. So which war did he evade? Was it the Vietnam War, which there was a big protest? Was it the Korean War? Which war? Because a lot of
I don't
people was
know,
against the Vietnam
but he,
War.
so what about his stance on John McCain, Don P?
John McCain, the one that was executed
No,
for war.
he was a prisoner of war.
Yeah. What about him? He was just like the
Did
rest of
you
them.
hear? No, but did you hear what Donald Trump said about him?
What did he say?
He said he was a loser. He was a coward. He said we don't like people who get caught or people that die over there.
All right. You gotta understand that Donald Trump is a New York nigga. You know what I mean?
You see
First
what
of
I'm
all.
saying? See how you
And
got excuses for everything he do.
no, check this out. And they had beef. So of course he's gonna throw jabs at the yes, and you're absolutely right. I'm not even gonna try to deny that Donald Trump didn't say that. Donald Trump said that, but look at who he said it to. You know, in a moment of shooting at each other, you're gonna throw low blows. So that's what it was. He threw a low blow. And
Hold on,
you absolutely right. He gotta live with that.
I got a question for you, Don P.
What's
How can
going on?
that became a prisoner of war a punk, but your coward ass wouldn't even go to war?
I hear that. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not arguing with y'all. Y'all absolutely right, man.
Okay. Don't get
But
me
I'm
wrong. I'm not an advocate for either one of them. I'm just saying.
all right. Did you guys notice that when John McCain's daughter was talking on the five, that she said, "Oh, you can't kill my dad you can't kill my dad again, and some other person said that John McCain was executed. The rumors is that John McCain was executed for war crimes. He was taken to a military tribunal and executed for war crimes, and so was George W. Bush. And
When
going
that
back to the JFK shit, through the investigations that I've done, the CIA and George Bush was behind the assassination of John F. Kennedy, because John F. Kennedy was trying to disband the CIA, and George Bush was senior was the head of it at the time, and he wasn't having that shit. And they're the ones that kill people and do all the shit behind the scenes.
That's who the
The-
Rick Ross's connect was, the CIA, when the father Bush was running it. You're correct.
Mm.
But when the fuck did you what you just said a second ago? I never heard that before. The
Word, that shit
tribunal.
made me want to go back to the books and like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
how did the tribunal shit happen? I never heard of that.
It says, you see, you got to pay attention to the other media, man, because people are being brought up for war crimes around the world. Even Obama's being charged with war crimes. But it's
Right.
just
Yep.
if
You
you're
are
not from other countries, but if you're not paying attention, you don't know what's going on, because the news, it's like Donald Trump says, fake news. They're
right.
giving you one narrative.
That's why I said that all the media outlets, the radio, everything, the major shit's all controlled by the same 12 families. That's what I was talking about earlier. That's why I said I wonder what the perception of United States is from another country.
they
That's what I'm.
laughing at us.
Has anybody on the panel seen the masses of amount of people that were gathered in front of the excuse me, whoever controls the palace in the UK, and they were screaming, "We want Trump! We want Trump!" Did y'all hear that? Anybody see that?
No.
Nah.
Has anybody seen the welcome that Trump has received around the world, and the
Oh
love
yeah,
the
I
world?
know where he goes. They be trying to say that nobody gets likes him or supports this dude, but when he goes and rallies in different places, the people support him, bro. I seen it. I seen it on like on TV when they showing. You'd be surprised who, man. A lot of minorities do support him too, man.
Yeah, there's a worldwide war going on between the elite and the people that trying to clean up the government, man. It's just that the news don't report it. That's why I look at world news. And like I said, that's why I've given Citizen Man hundreds of dollars, bro, because this dude brings the truth out to the people, man.
So is
So,
he calling Trump on this BS?
well, he's a Trump supporter, and yes, he'll call Trump out on on the BS. You know what I mean? But
I'm gonna have to go check him out.
even if you're not a Trump supporter, you're there, and you see what's going on with the human trafficking, some of the COVID, and not only that, he'll tell you how to defend yourself in legal ways,
Do
like
me,
not to wear a mask and stuff like that, and how to defend yourself legally. He gives
Don,
you legal advice.
do me a favor, Don P. The next time you speak to him, he's one of my trollers. He likes to troll me. Tell him that I allowed you to boost his channel on my channel without interrupting you and without talking
Oh,
shit.
my bad, my bad.
And remember the other days when you was in the comments and you was like, "Yo, there's a troller in here." Remember? Everybody was saying that there's a big troller. It's him. He's the only troller I have. Is that dude?
All right. Now, fifth. Remember that I,
It's
I'm
fucking
not. I'm not. I'm
up.
not saying it wasn't him, but there's people there using names. I don't strike him as the guy that's gonna be a troller. I don't strike him as that.
Yo, that nigga be on my page with like three different channels, bro. True
I
shit.
I doubt it's Citizen
Tell
Man.
Bro, he
tell him to pull up.
Citizen Man off my page. That page I blocked it off it because he was trolling my shit that hard.
Now he's not gonna pull up because he don't gonna get involved with this, with other people's, you know, sites, people where they argue and all of that. Like when he got at French Dose, he just did one live against French Dose. French Dose was never mentioned again because he don't get into gossip or who's fighting on YouTube or none of that. It's strictly business. It's
And I don't
strictly
problem.
strictly.
I don't even have a problem with him. I don't even check it out. This is why I keep saying it. I only have a problem with one person. I mean, you trolling out with one. You get what I mean? But again, I don't. Even if Fresh Dose, if you up here, if it's correct, I'm not gonna interrupt you. I mean, if it's a fact and it can help, put it out there, bro. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I never seen him talk about anybody or go at anybody. The only person I seen him go at was Dose, and that's it. It's strictly business there. It's just You go on there, it's just like a school. You go on there and he's just talking the whole time. He's bringing up clips. He's showing you the pictures. He's up putting you onto the riots and what's going on, you know. So that's why I say I'm not saying it was him, but I doubt it would be him.
Yo, that kind of content, I support the shit out of that. Anything that's bringing knowledge that's gonna help people, I support it, yo. And I
All right,
personally, he might have been banging on me like Cavalli Kid just because I was next to Dose. It don't even have to do nothing with me, probably.
correct. Go to his live and talk to him in the chat. He don't really allow people on his channel, but you know he'll tell you email me and we'll talk behind the scenes. But you know, peek his page and approach him. You know, he's an approachable dude.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all niggas got this shit lit. Hey, up over.
Yo, I'm sorry, but somebody that background is messing up the. I can't hear you, Fifth. There's something going on in the background.
Hey, Callie, is that you? Whoever shit that is, can you mute your mic, please?
Yeah, mine was muted. I don't know who that was.
Oh, my bad. So that was probably Grizz then, because ain't no kids not right now.
Yeah,
So go ahead, Joe. I'm about to roll this L. Keep going.
I don't. I couldn't hear what you were saying because the mic was.
Yeah, man, but I mean, like I said, man, I don't bash people for being the Trump report supporter, man. I just try to give my opinion on the whole situation, Don P. You know what I'm saying? You know it ain't nothing but love over here, man.
Correct. Nah, I feel you. Like I said, you know, he's not our savior, but I feel out of the candidates, he's done the most for the people. You know, and you know, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, but you know what be throwing me off about Trump. It throw me off about all the politicians, man. But I just be like, when he do some suspect stuff, I don't understand why they just can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So when I see a lot of lies being thrown around, that's when it start to mess with my head a little bit. I'm like, hold on, man, like he just did this right in front of our eyes, just like with the Charlottesville situation. Like how he said it was both good people on both sides. How, how do that make sense?
All right. The only way to make sense of it is to go back and watch his whole speech because they'll only give you one part of his speech. You
No,
gotta watch it.
I watched that. I watched it.
All right.
So
And
how did he,
that's
how did he get that? How did he get that out of that?
the shooting in Charlottesville.
Yeah, in Charlottesville, when they was, the white supremacists was there saying this is our
Yo,
country. Y'all go ahead.
yo, my bad, yo. I gotta take off and shit. I gotta take care of some things, man. But I mean, it was good conversating with y'all. Salute to all y'all brothers in the panel, everybody in the
Salute.
chat, man. And yo, Fifth, man, I appreciate you for having me up here, bro.
Always appreciate you for coming through. Do me a favor, y'all, man. Go subscribe to Grizz Moolah, man. Go like his videos and go share them, man. I appreciate you coming through. Always got an open seat for you, brother. You know it.
And
All
like I
right,
All
yeah.
said,
right, brothers, too, man.
all right, peace,
Salute.
Grace. And like I
All right,
said,
bro.
you know, if y'all want to do something and help, you know, the people and just a little bit, a small donation to Grizzly Moolah's foundation, you know, because like I said, I checked it out when it's official. So if you can't spare anything, you know, help the brother out, man, because it's going to a good cause.
Absolutely.
Definitely, definitely. His I forget what it's called. It's something fun. It's JC something fun, and it's definitely for a great cause. You are 100% correct. That's my bad. I should have did that too. Good looking, Doppy. You picked up
Yes,
where I
and
slacked.
Yeah,
yeah, and they need funding right now. You know, I was looking at their website. They need funding right now, and they need help, man. And they help a lot of people. So you know, I'm gonna try to get there, and I'm gonna donate a little something myself. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna talk about
yeah.
it. I'm gonna be about it.
Right, man. Yeah, man. You got to start. Like I said, I made you know, a conscious decision, man, that I'm gonna start donating to the channels too, because I know how it is to get up here and come up with this content and put it out. So I'm gonna support, you know what I'm saying, who I support.
Yeah, and to be honest, you know, like I said, I support certain people, man. If you putting out good content
Yeah,
and it's helpful, you know, help the people out. Even if it's, you know, $5, $20, you know, the stream yard costs every month. So, you know, you gotta give back.
absolutely.
When people give, you gotta give back. So, you know, start throwing your information out there. And those out there that get the message and they're really for the cause, they'll donate. You know.
And we
Right,
appreciate
right.
y'all even we appreciate y'all even thinking like that, let alone speaking like that and being like that.
Yeah, you know.
Because true talk, yo, you 100% real. And I just give me like 3 seconds, and I want to harp on a fact. I don't want y'all two to go
All
because
right.
it has
Yeah.
to do with y'all two directly.
All right. But I
Yeah,
hear you,
man.
Cali, man. I hear you, man. I hear you on Donald Trump, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, let's just see what
Yeah, man.
happens.
I think I hope somebody go live election night, man, because I definitely be in the building, man, for
All right.
real.
Yeah, yo, I never voted a day in my life until Obama came along. I said, oh man, we got a black one. We got one of ours in there. It's about to go down, yo. I registered to vote. I voted. And what a disappointment, bro. What a
Why
disappointment.
you say that?
What did he do? What did he do? The LGBT gained more rights than he did more for them than for anybody else.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, they say that's who runs the world is them people. So now
yeah, yeah,
let me switch gears real quick because this goes to both of y'all, like personally and individually. So now back to what you was talking about, how you're gonna support the channels, right, Cali 26? So
yeah,
now I want to bring this full circle. If I would have stuck to these are for my day one subscribers. If I would have stuck to the message that French was sticking, putting out there, these two brothers wouldn't have been up here. That brother Cali 26 wouldn't be supporting us and supporting everyone else he supports. You know what I mean? Because if we would have went through the same narrative that Dose was giving us about these two brothers, is that they're just two dumbass motherfuckers that don't know shit. And look at how much knowledge and support that these brothers give us, man. Salute to y'all, man. For real, for real.
Word, salute to that, man.
yeah, yeah. Don P was on the live that I got kicked off for.
Yeah, I was there. Too bad that they couldn't air it.
Yeah,
Ah,
What live
man.
is that? Talk about it.
Where the
it
dude
was
was
the
whacking
same
off.
night.
Where the dude was whacking off on French Live.
Oh, yeah, I was on. That's the live that I'm the one that told him to bring Cali 26 on.
Yeah, Don P came on right after me, and he killed those, fried
I don't
them.
remember that part because that must have been when I got off and I went to the. Because, yo, my nigga, I got off, right? I went outside, smoked a bogey, I rolled the blunt, I came back in, and my girl, I heard my wife saying, Babe, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like, what are you talking about now? Look, I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck this thing got going on here, yo? So that's what I'm talking about when I say having crazy shit happen in the backstage. I don't have that problem. You get what I mean? And I'm not boasting or nothing, but I think that's a tribute to not putting that negative energy out there.
That shit was funny as hell. Yo, Cali, the podcast you did on that shit was funny as hell, man.
Oh, you heard the shout out, man?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your delivery is awesome. Your delivery, you got a good delivery, bro.
Come on, brother. Say that shit once. Knock it off.
But yeah, that shit was funny. It was fun on that panel that night. It was crazy.
Hmm.
That was my
Yeah,
debut. That was my
man.
debut on YouTube. That was my first time
Was
ever
it?
going live. Yeah.
Was it? Damn.
Cause
Yeah.
And all three of us was there.
I know when Don P got on my live, that nigga Dose had like a baby. And look,
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not gonna front. Don P has dropped knowledge on my channel. He definitely has. But we're gonna take my channel out of the equation. All the knowledge that Don P has dropped on just Tazo TV's panel, just that panel alone, it's been more straight knowledge than Dose has put out anywhere on YouTube. Word up.
Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But those entertaining, man. But it's just negative. It's just too negative over there.
Yeah.
But he gotta just work some things out. I feel like he gonna be successful on YouTube, but I don't want to see him be successful doing the wrong things because like them numbers can be false. Like he say, he dropping his cash app in his PayPal and all that. Let's see what happens. We gonna see if you got real
Well,
supporters over there.
that happened because he seen us doing this shit here. You see how I got this shit all on the screen? You see how that shit's all on the screen? So he never did
Yeah,
that because I don't know if you can do that with the free joint, because that's what he got, a free joint. You know what I mean? He don't pay for his StreamYard. That's why you still see StreamYard, and my shit got the hand with the 5/5. You see the hand? That's where the
yeah,
StreamYard watermark is. The minute you pay, that shit go away. You could put it up there if you want, but they take it away. And that nigga, he don't. His whole thing is, I'm gonna go live on this TV and I'm gonna talk shit to trolls, and like you right, like it's all straight negative.
yeah. He gotta get away from that, man. It's
He
cool to be. Go ahead, though.
yeah, he funny though. He funny, but he
Yeah,
just uses he got the wrong content. He
yeah,
fucks with the
yeah,
wrong content, but he got what it takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit turned to Jerry Springer, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man, that shit is hilarious. I feel sorry for him
yeah.
sometimes, actually, man.
Shit.
The nigga
Yeah,
was
me too.
popping.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the boy, man.
Yeah, he was popping until he made up that bullshit ass Hassan Campbell phone call. The minute he made that bullshit up, forget about it. He fucked everything up right there.
All right, well,
Man,
gentlemen, it was great being on the panel with you guys. I'm about to call it a night, so I can get to doing what I gotta do.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
All
you,
right,
Don
all right,
P.
salute,
all
Don
right.
P.
Y'all have a good night and
Salute.
peace to everybody on the panel too.
Thank you for all your words, Don P.
All right, hey.
So, so you just on some never mind Donald Trump. Anybody but Donald Trump, huh?
Nah, I'm just with whoever gonna get us together, man. I'm worried about us. You know what I'm saying? I
I
don't
got a
know what
different
he
point of
got in
view for you.
store.
What if he is
Go ahead.
trying to help us, right? What if he is trying to help us, but the powers that are above him ain't allowing him to? What if that's the case?
I mean, he ain't saying it. I mean, if he would say it,
Well,
he'd be
ain't
on
nobody gonna
TV.
be able to say that. The last president that talked anything about the powers above him got smoked in JFK.
Man, all the stuff Donald Trump say.
He ain't talking about them though, because they probably using JFK as a example. Talk about us, this will be you. Pop that top, nigga. You know what I mean? Even the
Probably.
president is untouchable. I mean, that's why I be trying to tell people, man, you got to watch how you talk, man. Even the president will get popped. That means you can get popped. And it's like the way these people are set up, everybody, this is why I keep trying to tell people their priority isn't to help us. Their priority is to make sure that we stay fucked up and they stay as far away from fucked up as possible. You know what I mean? That's their priority. So when we think that the system is broken, the system isn't broken. To them, that shit is flourishing. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why you need to go live more often, my brother. Putting up the videos.
yeah.
This is what you do,
I
man.
got.
Let me put you on a little bit of game. Let's say you want
Uh,
to go on live Monday afternoon, right? You schedule
uh,
that shit on Sunday. You schedule that shit on Saturday. Give niggas enough time to know so that notification will come out more than one time. Because the notifications don't always come out. I got a notification last week, right? From Melee.
uh,
It says Melee just put up a video. When you clicked on the fucking notification, the video said it was 4 weeks old. Get what I
dang.
mean? Yeah, and I screen videoed the shit and I sent it to him. I was like, look, the notification says 6 minutes older. When I clicked on it, the video was from like a month before. So they do be playing with niggas' fucking notifications. You know what I mean? That's why I say schedule it is the best way to do that.
Right.
Anything else you want to talk about on here, brother? No, I'm gonna start wrapping this
Nah.
thing up.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go lay back.
I
Uh,
appreciate you.
all right, man. Salute to the chat, man. Salute
Shout out your
5/5,
channel.
bro. This
Shout
the
out your
boy
channel.
Cali. Life of Cali 26 podcast, man. Go over there and subscribe.
Like his videos, man. That brother always come with the real shit. You want to talk about what you got coming up?
Oh man, I don't know. I ain't got nothing in the mix. I just put out 2 videos today. Um, but I'm kind of trying to work on some other stuff behind the scenes. Trying to make the channel a little bit better, and trying to move into this new house so I can have a better studio, better looking setup. Because right now I'm in my bedroom. I got a little corner in my bedroom.
Same boat. Yo, I salute to you in your new house, brother. Salute to you.
Yeah,
Everything you doing. Yo, if there's anything I can do to help, brother, don't reach out. Whatever I can do, I got you.
yeah. Just keep building up the platform, bro.
We
You know what
trying, we
I'm
trying, we trying,
saying?
brother. Salute to you, man. Go subscribe to Cali 26, man. All Talk Live, man. He subscribed to his videos, like his videos, share them things, support that brother. I believe he got two channels. Why don't you shout out your other channel too?
My other channel, I ain't got no videos up there, man. It's my vlogging channel. I got the cars and stuff, so I was gonna start doing a lot of vlogs, but the pandemic shut that down. But hopefully, the new year coming, man, we can get back on there, and then I start promoting that channel too. Because I do
Definitely.
want to show people the real estate. I noticed that a lot of people that do the real estate and the remodels and stuff, they really don't break down prices and how to pay contractors and stuff like that, and things like permits and all the little logistics that go into investing in property. I want to get more detail in it and showing people what to look for when they buying a house. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go in there blind and just buy a house. You
Definitely.
gotta look at a lot of things, man, and
What
tally up
what
the cost.
yo, question. What is that person called that comes around and checks the house before you buy it? What is that thing called?
Appraiser.
That's what you want before you buy any property. Go get an
Yeah,
appraiser.
yeah, yeah. You definitely want an inspector to come out and look at the foundation, man. Look at the roof and stuff like that, man. Because that'll be bad luck, man. If you go buy a house and then the foundation ain't right, then you buy it, you put money into it, and the house slip off the foundation. You
That's
know?
worse. Yeah, that's worse than buying a
Yeah.
lemon.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Definitely. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, man.
All right, man. Thank you for having me, bro. Salute.
Anytime. Open panel for you whenever.
Later, bro.
Later, my guy. Salute to the brother Cali 26, man. Go subscribe to that brother. For real, for real. Go subscribe to him, man. Go like his videos. Cali 26, All Talk Live podcast, man. Go subscribe to him. For real, for real. Hey, comment section is lit, man. Shout out to all of y'all in the comments, man. Shout out to all of y'all who stayed watching. This shit ended up being a lot longer than I thought. Shout out to I am her period, man. Go like, share, subscribe to her, man. For real, for real. She gonna hit you with that real raw content from a woman's perspective that has a lot of brains, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wordplay. She gonna paint the picture for you better than Picasso. Believe that. You see that one of her first videos, other than her introduction, is off rip, off Skull and Bones, and she's there. This is what I was talking about. She's in front of the Skull and Bones building at Yale. She's there. That's where her first little intro is. There's gonna be another part to that. Believe that. Go subscribe to I am her period. Go subscribe to Grizzly Moolah. Go subscribe to Cali 26 All Talk Live, man. Go subscribe to the brother Tazo TV. Go subscribe to Melee All Day. Go subscribe to J Quill All Talk Live. Go subscribe to Knowledge is Key 252. Definitely go subscribe to the always entertaining Cavalli Kid. You know what I mean? You always want to subscribe to that. What's your link? What you talking about? I got a link for what? For I am her period. That's the name of the page. You see it up on your screen. That's how it's spelled. I am her period. So it's I space capital. It's all capitals. Capital I space AM space HER. There's a period there. Then the word period. It's the name of the page. Sorry, that's the name of the channel. But we're gonna see how this election goes. Some people are pro Trump, some people are pro Biden. You know what I don't hear too many people talk about? The independent. Who's the independent this time? I don't hear nobody talking about the independent at all. There's no independent talk, man. For real. I don't see it. When was the last time somebody even talked about the independent even having like a actual real like fight in the race? You know what I mean? Yeah, I be I'm not in the house, so you hear all of that, you know? But yeah, man, shout out to y'all who stay watching. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Hit that like button. I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all support. I thank y'all for rocking with me. For real, for real. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Got the best subscribers in the world is y'all. You know what I mean? Anything y'all ever want to talk about, anything y'all feel like I could say better, you know what I mean? Always. You're always welcome. Your niggas welcome on the panel. Y'all niggas welcome to criticize. Not criticize, but give me that constructive criticism in the chat. Whatever, man. We be here for y'all, for real, for real. Yeah, I got crickets, be all that. I be not in the house. I don't be in the I don't like saying I'm outside, but you hear the crickets, so you know where I'm at. You know what I mean? But we staying positive, man. I want y'all to be positive. I appreciate y'all. For real, man. Because I tell you what, this government don't give a fuck. So we gotta give a fuck. You got people that'll title shit and they'll talk about certain conversations, but they won't get into deep detail how we just did, man. For real, for real. Exactly. It's just some people don't got the priorities set right, It is what it is, brother. But we're not sticking on the past no more. We just gonna move. We gonna move with the positive vibes, and we gonna let the channel take us where it goes. You know what I mean? We gonna call up niggas on that bullshit. We gonna stick to that real shit. We gonna be honest, and we ain't faking. We ain't fronting. We ain't stunting. We ain't pulling up no fake ass lies. We ain't pump faking to get views. You know what I mean? We doing everything on the real tip. No bullshit. And like I say all the time, I'm not conscious. I'm real. We honest over here. If you want to be the one that want to label a nigga like me as conscious, then that's on you. Cause we real. We deal with real shit. You know what I mean? We deal with what we feel is important and what we feel is affecting the communities. We deal with real shit. You know what I mean? We ignore the negativity and we promote the positivity. You know what I mean? Exactly. Know that shit. We gonna get it together. We gonna analyze the truth. AKA Iron Man. He stay with that, man. We all Iron Man, yo. You Iron Man, everybody Iron Man. We are the smartest, richest. We all are, man. That's us, man. Salute to y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all sticking through, man. For real, for real. Hold y'all loved ones tight, man. Love them, squeeze them, kiss y'all kids good night. Tell your kids you love them. Tell your loved ones you love them. You know what I mean? Stay positive and stay up, man. Because you'll never know when life will throw you a fucking curveball and everything will change. Believe that. Stay up, stay safe, and stay positive, man. And once again, I want to be clear: not all white people are racist. Not all white people ain't shit. It's not them. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of cool white people. There's a bunch of civilized white people that support what's right and doesn't promote what's wrong. You know what I mean? We only attacking that 1% because that 1% don't like everybody else. That 1% promotes them and want everybody else to be their slave. You know what I mean? And we not rocking with that. We want equality. You know what I mean? So stay safe, man. Speak positivity in your life, man. Get them affirmations up. Have positive thoughts. I know I had a rough morning. Y'all helped me get through that. You know what I'm saying? And stay positive, man. You see the content, man. It's real content, man. It's real shit, man. We bring in that real knowledge to the community that's gonna help, man. Exactly. I was literally saying the same thing as your comment came in, brother. I appreciate you, Rock Miss King. You know what I noticed about you, Rock Miss King? Rock the Miss King. King. Rock the Miss King. You've been on quite a few panels on the chat dropping straight knowledge. When you gonna come up on a panel and drop the knowledge directly instead of typing it? You can just say it. That is a possibility. And shout out to you and shout out to everybody else. Shout out to Kenyon Syke. Shout out to Denise Bird. Shout out to Rockimus King. Shout out to Moving Silent. Shout out to Don P. Shout out to We See You. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. For real, for real. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to David Coleman. Shout out to Cali 26 for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all, yo, for real. I appreciate y'all, man. This is We Are Five Fifths. Please go subscribe to I Am Her, period, man. A woman, she's the best woman. She's the smartest. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Hopefully soon enough that we could drop some more knowledge on this, man. Appreciate you. We see you. Definitely appreciate the positive vibe, man. Stay safe, stay up, man. This is We Are Five Fifths.